Slap her. When you
bullshit. You be on that bullshit. You on that 718, can't get a
licking. He really wanna fuck me cause he know that really different. That pussy but I purr like a little kitten. He begging, asking me to let him stick a tipping.
Reality shop, let me find out. As you they told me about you yesterday.
oh yeah, I'm in a not a fraternity. I'm in a sorority. I'm an educated baddie. But what are you doing to promote that stigma? Nothing. You are literally up here creating storylines out of thin air because the whole Tavi thing, if that's a true fact, which I heard from being on all these different baddies lives, if that's a true thing that she's been really hunching on Tavi, and that's why Tavi in the little pretty three vibe, that's weird as hell. And so now all of a sudden Fonda don't mess with what Tavi's saying. Oh, now all of a sudden you a D-rider. She been D-riding every situation that Fonda been on this whole season. Like, oh, but she wasn't a D-rider then, but now she a D-rider because it's not with you. Like, yeah. Get me out of there. I would rather see the pretty three go against Tavi. That's what I want to see. Okay, next storyline, pretty three go against Tavi because now she's not hunching on Fauna no more. Whatever. But yeah, I like the little Scotty thing. I thought that was cute. Scotty really irritated me because she really should have her own little show, like how Cardi B had her show when she was doing all the different things when she was pregnant. Scotty should have that show just like that, but no. She's stuck on Baddies because obviously she don't have the clout that we all think she have. That's why I'm very irritated with Scotty. Like, what? That was so cute with them doing a little workout thing. She could have her own show doing different things like that with Baddies, being pregnant, going to eat, doing workout, doing whatever the fuck. But she's not. She's on Baddies. Not really relating to anything in the storyline. She's really just creating her own shit out of thin air. And it's supposed to be like, okay, it's Scotty. She's pregnant, so let's just make time for that. Like, because nobody was really kind of relating. But it was cute. It was cute. It was cute for what it was supposed to be. Yep. Nobody was really relating, but it was cute for what it was supposed to be. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I like the episode. I see what they was going for. Give me some conversation, some good argument other than fighting. The fighting was kind of but still pretty good. I don't understand why Biggie and DTB fighting. That's stuff that happened outside of Baddies. I'm not about to start to sit and figure it out. So yeah.
You didn't watch the Audition Girls?
Yes, but they fought for her on no reason on the auditions because I remember when she dragged her, I was like, wait, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't, y'all not cool because y'all not cool like behind the scenes. That's not Baddies. That's not how you do your job. That's not professional because I don't know what's going on. Like, act like it never happened. But instead, they up there fighting about stuff that happened on Twitter and behind the scenes and in the dressing room and in the hotel. So if DTB and Biggie want to fight, so be it. Biggie been doing too much. Like, I wish Biggie pick a side. Last season, you don't want to fight. This season, you do want to fight. What are you? Are you a fighter or are you not? Which one is it? You can fight certain ones or you can fight DTB. That's no problem. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go to Rose, and then I want to hear from Baddies USA.
Hey,
Rose,
y'all.
what do you think about tonight's episode?
Hey, y'all. Okay. Where it started off with Biggie and Diamond, that's so negligible to me. A lot of Biggie's fights are goofy to me. Like, a lot of her problems, a lot of the issues she be having on the show is just straight goofy. Like, except maybe the thing with Smiley when she said she was talking about her husband. But I thought that was her boyfriend. I still don't know what the fuck is up with that. But I'm sorry, I need to stop.
You know when people like that's my husband whole time that's their boyfriend. I think it's probably
like
a
girl,
birthday,
like
you know?
okay. I see it. Biggie, she don't really. She picks and chooses. Like, she knows Smiley can't fight. That's why she fought Smiley. But the DTV thing, I was like, girl, y'all both can't fight. Y'all both just kind of waddling around. That was funny to me. Now, Tavy and Diamond, I love Diamond, but I was low-key rooting for Tavy. And forgive me, y'all. There's a part of me that do low-key feel bad for Tavy. She is trying to, like, fit in. She's trying to find, like, her lane, and she can't really find it. She's older than a lot of the girls. She's just, to be honest, she shouldn't be on the show. But she got muscle, because she whooped DTV. I don't care what nobody say. She whooped her. Like,
but being on that girl head.
oh, Lord. But
She really would have my heart if she wasn't so corny. Like she
corny.
really
I
would.
agree. I
Like
agree. And it's unfortunate because I see it. She has a good heart. Like I don't think she does things with ill intent or trying to be sneaky for the camera, which I cannot say about Lex. And I've
I
never.
think she do. I think she do stuff to. I mean, the whole DTB and her thing. That was a whole. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to be cool with Natalie thing, and that was
I think, yeah,
unnecessary
I
because
think
Natalie
that's a
wasn't even
fair.
there for you to prove that point.
I think
Like
that's a fair critique of Tavy. I don't know why she's going so hard for Natalie. That we'll find out maybe later. I don't know, but it was weird. And then Anna coming back again, negligible because I don't think Anna really fits into this season that well. But again, that's a whole other thing. What else happened? The whole Natalie and DTV thing.
I don't like that. I don't like how it's just like a rented house that they're coming to for the aesthetic of the damn episode. Like, bitch,
Yeah.
why are they not all staying in the house? At this point, give me Baddies Going Wild. Because at least it's like giving BGC. Like, give me Baddies Going Wild at this point. I'm over it.
No shade. Give me Bad Boys.
No, exactly.
No,
Give
Bad
me
Boys
fucking
is
Bad
scary.
Boys.
Like
That's what I'm waiting
those
for.
boys really be fighting and hurting each other. Like I don't. Sometimes I'm like, this is too much with Bad Boys. Like
I love me some Bad Boys.
you
Hello.
remember
I
when
love how
Jonathan got
Jocelyn
that
trying to steal
chair?
their whole little vibe.
Remember
For her
when
little
Jonathan got
TV
that
show.
chair? I know y'all remember Jonathan in that chair. That was
Jonathan
that,
tour.
okay,
Jonathan was
Gretchen, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Gretchen, girl, I'm sick and tired, and this is why Fauna is blowing me because I don't understand why you're sitting up here defending this girl, and you know good and dang well that this woman is not perceived as a black woman the way I or the other people in this panel is perceived as black women. The other people on that show is perceived as black women. There's no way a person could use the N-word as a derogatory way against a person like Gretchen. With a name like Gretchen, girl, I'm kind of maybe she shouldn't have bear maced her.
I feel like Gretchen has calmed it down. I feel like none of
She's
them
still
saying,
saying
"Hey,
it.
don't
Nah,
say
she's
it."
still saying
No,
it.
as far as the episode, see, now I don't know about off camera. But
She's
as far as
still
the
saying
It's in
episodes,
that song.
she was getting
It's in that
booed.
song.
She
You
was getting
saying the
booed,
N-word
and
in
she saw the
Atlanta,
reaction of my
babe.
gang and
No,
my
you
people.
saying it
Like, girl,
from
you could.
hold on. For me, it's like I'm from Atlanta. No white girl's gonna come up in here on a stage in Atlanta, and where they performed at, I auditioned there before. Like you're not gonna come up here in our city and just say the N-word and expect Ish to be sweet. Hell
Even if
no.
you ain't saying it right in this moment, bitch, you said it that time on that show.
Exactly.
So,
And
yeah,
you did
gotta
not
go.
apologize one time. Gretchen did not apologize a single time for doing that.
But clock
She didn't
T, but
apologize.
that's what I
I
was
blame.
saying. That's why I was saying she was tame. Because if we notice, I don't even know if that was last season, but I know Gretchen kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna keep saying it." She ain't been on that. Ever since she got booed, she been really kind of chill. Like, yeah, you see, like, it's not just the people on Baddies, bitch. It's all of us. Like, what are you talking about? You're
But
not
Right, but I
Caitlyn,
innocent.
mean, she's saying it in
but
front of
Caitlyn, listen,
crowds, though.
it's
I
in
feel
a
like that's
song. It's in a song. So I feel
It's in
like
a
it's
that's what
Zeus.
I'm
song.
saying. She's saying it in front
It's
of
really,
crowds.
yeah.
Wait,
I
what
feel like
song?
it's Zeus just throwing it like
Gretchen
her
song?
song. Yeah, that's why.
No
Yeah,
shade. If you really want to be technical about the situation with
If
She
you
said,
Gretchen,
"I
care,
want
bitch, you're
these
just
we
not
got to
bitches
gonna
really,
say
once."
it. If you
we got
really
to
care
really
about your
clock
boo,
it.
you ain't gonna say it.
We got to really clock it for real. Zeus is really not pro black because let's really clock it. They was pro
And
black. Gretchen would have never came back to Baddies USA. They needed Gretchen because they know it would have been a good storyline because of the shit she did on Baddies Caribbean.
thank
So that's why
you.
they brought her back in the
No,
and
first
that's what
I
I'm
place.
don't
No
saying.
shade.
care.
She knows
People
that
in
as
the
well. That's
I
why
comments,
she was
blame
brought
Zeus.
back.
I
So it's like
blame
people are
Is it
trying
my
to
Zeus.
turn?
say that she's
100%
turning a
blame
new
Zeus.
leaf. She's not turning a new leaf. She's doing the same storyline that she did
I don't
the
care.
other
Suki
season.
wrong.
Exactly.
Suki
And
wrong.
she's
Suki
gonna
wrong.
keep
Suki wrong.
getting Suki is wrong for the bear mace, but that's all she's wrong for. Anything
No,
else,
she's not, bro.
it's
Suki is
fair.
wrong for doing all that. Or in my
She's wrong for
opinion,
Nah, you're
involving
not
people
gonna keep
in
nah,
the
saying
nah,
I
it.
don't
nah,
think
nah,
Suki
nah.
And
wrong for
that's
Man,
that.
Maybe I
For
folks
that.
on
would.
That's just
Baddies
you're
me.
not
don't
gonna
brought
keep acting
worse
Give me
to
one
clueless.
them.
And that's
second.
another thing that would piss me off. I would be
Give
so
me
pissed
one
off if
second.
if Gretchen's sitting up here in my face playing clueless the whole time. Girl, don't piss me off. That would piss me off so bad if she was just up here.
Yeah,
Why am I getting booed? Why am I
you
getting
ain't
booed? Why am
wrong.
I getting booed? Girl, don't piss me off.
You ain't wrong. But
At the end of the day,
Rose, are you done?
the bear mace was not for that. The bear mace was because Suki was getting her ass tore by that white girl. Okay, she was getting tore, and she
I
shouldn't
wouldn't
I
say
have.
don't know
If
tore,
you
but
would
she
about
have
definitely
tour.
veered
came,
against her.
She never
nah,
got
I'm sorry,
tore.
but Gretchen was. I watched it several times. Gretchen was connecting. She was connecting, like literally, she was connecting. Them first two fights before the bear mace, Gretchen was tearing her ass up. Gretchen was tearing her up, and
Her or
Suki was
Sapphire?
She
embarrassed.
was,
Her
baby.
or
She
She
was
Okay,
Sapphire?
bro.
embarrassed, and
We
that's why
must
she
don't
came back
caught
with the
some
other
more
stuff.
footage because I ain't never
Right.
seen
I
Bro, all
didn't
you
see
had
her
to
that.
do was
share
smack her
her. I
up. All
thought.
you had to do was smack her up, whoop her ass. Don't say that no more. Just like how
Rose, are you
Jayla did on
done?
BGC. Don't
Or
say it
you
no
still
more.
have more stuff to
Get
say?
in there. But she was getting beat up. That's why she had to
Yeah.
do
Why
all
can't
the
I?
Let my
fall
friend
Well,
out.
here's
go.
the thing. For
Why
me,
can't
it's
I hear
about the
her?
merits. For me, it's about the merits. Like, I
Wait,
think that Suki had a merit, and I think that Gretchen is a loser ass bitch.
who?
I think Suki's scary.
Period.
Wait,
I
so
don't
Rose, are
know.
you done? Because I think
Go
I'm
ahead, Betty.
next.
What you got to
I'm
say,
done.
Sting?
Okay, I was waiting for her to finish, just to make comfort, make sure she was done.
Valid
Episode
points,
was
baby.
completely,
Who was that talking? My
huh?
bad. Who? Not too bad. Who was that was talking before you? Ari?
It was Rose. I don't know who.
Rose. Valid points, Sting. You ate. Go ahead, Betty.
Okay, so for me, I was bored the whole episode. I don't know. I just was so bored. The whole Suki situation, I don't feel bad first. I don't think Suki Mason was wrong because I'd have done some shit like that. I'm not gonna lie. That's something shit like, I just like having fun. This is Baddies, so whatever. I feel like, okay, maybe season 1 or season 2 that would have been fucked up, but this show has turned into like the one of the worst things ever. So if you signing up for the show, be prepared for any and everything. People throw shit on you. People bring pew pews. Mason, I don't know why y'all hoes is worried about that shit. It's just a little mace. You on cuff, wash your face, you'll be fine. Like, it's okay. So
Baddies.
that's
You ever
just
been maced?
no, and I pray I never
Oh,
do.
okay.
But I know,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, but the
That's
reason I'm
no,
saying
no.
that is
I'm
because
not even jockey, but that's whoever said that. I think that was KK who said that. Like, girls not really out there in the streets for real because girl, getting maced, that's
but
not like for play. That shit
listen,
hurts.
the reason I
No,
know is
like
I
for
know
real.
it's
You could
I
terrible and
be
I
mean,
know it
like
yeah,
hurt.
it
I
hurt.
mean,
dying.
But
they're
the
But
reason
fighting.
why
They're
I
listen,
say
fighting for
that
real. They're doing real
again
fights.
is
It's not like it's
because, like
fake.
I said, if you are going on this show, you need to know what to expect.
Right.
This is not the same show. Like I bring up all the time. I'm sure y'all tired of bring this, but when I went to go see the baddies, I came prepared. I had my shoes on in case anything happened to run, just because I know these bitches are crazy. And in the show I was in, Tommy threw a glass at someone. So you just have to expect any and everything. So damn Mason, like just be prepared for the worst. I feel like they just think it's just a fighting show, but it's clearly turned from just a fighting show to people using weapons and shit like that.
I'm
So
gonna
I
be
can't
honest, the
feel bad
whole
for that
cast
Mason. Be
show.
prepared at all times.
Suki should
So
have
that
never
whole
felt like she
situation,
had the
I'm not
mace,
really.
but
I
she
did feel
did.
bad for Gretchen a little bit whenever I seen her head because I'm
I
just like at this
don't.
point, I'm just tired of Suki always fighting with something with her. I'm like, just fight the girl one on one, like
Suki
nothing
can't
on.
fight.
I was just
But
like, just do that.
but but but
wait,
but but
wait,
but
Wait,
I
I'm
don't
not
like that.
done.
No, wait, Baddies
I'm trying to
go
land
USA.
my
I
ahead.
don't
plane real
like
quick.
that y'all didn't watch the episode.
You said what?
I will
Gretchen had
say
a weapon this episode too. She had a sock and a lock. You see, she
It's
swung
okay if
and
she
it
has one.
hurts. Like,
She probably
Oh,
need
I
one
ain't
at
know
this
she had
point.
a weapon.
I just felt bad for
mm-hmm.
seeing her head like that.
I ain't know. I ain't think
Then
Gretchen
the
had no
whole
weapon.
Tabby
She had
situation.
a weapon.
Wait,
They
hold on. Let
Huh?
him
literally going
finish,
around the
y'all. Let
boss
him
right
finish.
now.
Why is they all cutting me
Okay,
out today? No shit.
I'm gonna
Like,
go after he go.
okay, then the whole I'm gonna land my plane quick because I feel like everyone want to go today. Who is next? Tavi, I don't care about Tavi, so I could care less about that shit. Biggie was embarrassing. That I'm happy Scotty was actually doing something different. I feel like I hope y'all actually did watch that Scotty shit because y'all complain about the show is fight, fight, fight. They finally doing something. And I was really disappointed in Big and Rolly because that shit really like
Rolly
pissed me
really a
off.
big sloppy
Because
bitch.
it's
Like you
like
just gonna sit over there and do
go
nothing.
you go through all them surgeries, and this is the one time you get to show the fans that you are ready to change. And you could not do no exercise. You sat down with smoking. Even Biggie's trying. Even Smiley was trying.
They'll be
You
paying another
just
20K
big,
for that surgery in
big and
another year.
wasting time. Like that shit really pissed me off so much. Like that was the one thing that got me mad the whole episode. Just Biggie being big as fuck, and just Rolly being big as fuck. I'm sorry about it.
He need to be called Biggie because
But
Rolly
yeah,
and
it
Biggie need to
was
switch
just
names.
it just
No,
pissed me
because
off. And then the last
I'm
part,
sorry,
I
friend, but Biggie
definitely
was
do
rolling,
think
so they definitely need to switch names.
they
Yep.
do. I definitely do think the last part, I think
That's why Biggie
Natalie
be so
was
confident in her
Natalie
body
could have
because
been
she
being
be
fake, but I
doing
think in that
stuff.
moment she was just trying to get over this shit. And the fact that DTB was still being a clown chase, and I love DTB down, but it's just like, come on, girl. Like y'all know how Natalie is. She's money, like obsessed. So when Natalie made that proposition, it made sense to me. Like how they did Natalie and Tommy fight. Let's make
It
money
didn't make
off this
sense to
shit
me.
and like whatever. You want
It
to fill
didn't
your
make sense to
bags.
me.
It
That was very
just
much
A
my bad to
cop and a
cut you off,
plea.
baddies. My bad, baby. But yeah, I'm just being passionate. You know how to. I feel like that was very much calculated for sure with Natalie. Natalie wasn't doing that off of the strength of, oh, I just have a change of heart. That's why I was saying, like, I want to know what had like her like change her tempo like that.
I
Because
don't
that
think it
definitely
was. I
wasn't, oh
think
my
she was
God, I
just
just want to be
being.
accountable
I
now.
think she was just being fake. Like you could tell Natalie was not even for real with that shit. But I would just wanted. I would just wanted DTB to not fight her in that moment because you could tell, like, okay, even though
Be
Natalie
over
knew that
it,
she being
like,
fake,
yeah.
it's just go with the flow. And the money thing made sense to me. Like, bitch, do a big ass fight and make money off this shit.
No,
Both y'all gonna
DTB
make
is her
money. It
karma
doesn't
because,
matter
like,
who wins or loses because
Mm-hmm.
DTB is a bitch who has never cared to
you're not about to
lose.
keep playing with me.
And
I've been on
then for
mad
next week's
streams.
episode, I'm really happy Fauna is finally speaking up for something that makes sense. Because, you know, the whole season she been
Mm-hmm.
speaking up for dumb shit that makes no sense. Like, just shut up.
Clock it.
And it really, I do need to, like, this is my last thing. I do want to actually know the truth because I feel like the way the Summer and Lex situation happened, we need to find out about Tavi and Fauna because it's too much trying to stop each other from fighting. Something must be going on. I believe
I
Mm-mm.
something
told
is
you
going on with that
that's
cat.
Lex
See,
and
Something is
Summer
definitely
part
going on.
No.
And
two.
why
Yeah,
fuck
That's
but
with
I'm
Lex and
me?
Summer
done.
Can
part
I go? Cause
two.
I know I'm probably gonna get jumped on this live
That's
because
Lex and Summer part two.
I was listening the last time until you had it was other people requesting before me.
Go
All
ahead,
y'all
Cam.
got good takes on everybody's opinions, but I got a couple things how I feel, and I'm happy you just brought up the whole Fauna and Tavy. If we go back to Africa, let's be honest. Tavy was only brought on the show to fight Diamond by Natalie. Natalie bring people on there that's, but if you notice, all her favorites are people who dick ride her, which rightfully so. This is your show, right? But it, like Diamond said, if you're going to be the CEO and run shit like how you want to, I feel like she want to act like Jocelyn in a way. You want to run shit, but that should be your standard off the cameras. Like you do too much talking shit on camera, online, on live, all of that, and you think people ain't supposed to touch you. That's not how that's gonna go.
Natalie want
Tavy,
to be those girls so bad. She want to be just
she
like big
do.
girls so
Even
bad.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm so sick of Lemmy and his motherfucking post online too. Like, shut the fuck up. Well, every single time something
let me
happens,
tell y'all
here,
something.
here he go making a big ass post statement. Oh, let's reiterate. No, this is it. Shut
Clock
the
it.
fuck up and let that shit ride for the next season. They give too much away on the next season. That's why watching it just don't even be
I'm real
like
confused on why all of a sudden let me want
No
to be a part of
shade.
the baddies. Like this nigga
he want to
never
be on
wanted to be a
Baddies. You
part of it
making songs
before.
and shit.
Like
Like, come on now. What is the plot of the show?
No shade,
And
y'all.
hold on, wait. Let me say this. Let me
Oh,
finish because I
sorry.
let you talk when you were saying, well, when he was saying his stuff. But about the whole Lex Summer, I feel like a lot of them is on there now. From this episode alone, yeah, Suki, I don't think she's wrong for being mad for checking Gretch about what she said. Like y'all said, y'all already said it, so I don't have to say it. She just wrong for you're doing too much. Gretch is little. You don't need to use weapons on this lady. Like just whoop her ass and that's that. Just get it over with. But a lot of them are fishing for storylines. Lex, you don't have a storyline. And even though, yes, everybody knows she could fight, bitch, you was literally whooping them hoes all last season. She was beating them so bad to the point I was so tired of even seeing her fight them. Like, you literally just kept fighting them. Like, it was just too much. Like, I don't know. But
you
I
talking
still,
about
like I
Gretchen?
said, that shit with her and Summer, how that fight went, that shit that they got going on, they mad. We all know why Summer is mad. Y'all had her back the whole last season. I didn't even like the big three last season. We being honest, just for all that bully shit that was on. But don't get on this season because y'all seen y'all got canceled, and now y'all back now. Summer been herself since she came on the show. Can't nobody take that away from her. Win, lose, or draw, she's been
Nobody
herself.
likes Summer. No, nobody likes Summer. Because if we're
Nobody
gonna
like
clock it,
her,
if
but
we
she
clock
herself.
T,
She
if
ain't
we
switched
clocking
up.
T, I didn't even say that. My bad, baby. I didn't mean to
Oh,
Who's
cut
you
you
were
off.
nobody?
okay. What you was about
But
to
I
but
like
say?
if
Summer.
we clocking T, how all of a sudden Anna cool with Lex all of a sudden? She like, oh my gosh, she hurt her face. I'm like,
Hey,
oh, they cool
no,
now? They
So
cool now?
fake.
They just
Like,
didn't like
Anna,
And
Summer
because
more.
Caitlyn,
Anna and
Caitlyn
Lex
was
ain't
even
cool.
worse. She's saying her copping please under
I'm
the
like,
post or
wait,
something like
what?
defending her against meatball and stuff. Like, girl, please.
they all
It's
fake
so
as hell.
fake. Like they all
Let me tell
I'm
y'all
not gonna
something.
fake.
lie. Lex and Dolly, they've since the beginning. Like I don't know if y'all remember, but the initial way the big three started was in, I believe it was Midwest, right? And then somebody one of that light skinned girl on Midwest was about to beat on Summer, and I think that Dolly in that moment just felt
Emma.
like, damn, everybody beating on her, so let
Yep.
me just stand up for her.
Mm-hmm.
That was the moment that all three of them linked up. And then I think the problem with Big Lex though is that she's a little girl and she really has no identity. Like
She does though. She had an identity before Baddies. She was a
What
basketball
was
player.
it?
she no.
She
She
don't.
was
And she
known.
don't. And she
She
don't.
went
And
up
still
before
don't.
Basketball.
then.
Hold
And
on, hold
still
on.
don't.
I think
She
that
was known already.
hold on.
No,
What
I
was
she was
Summer
think
known
not.
for
Who knew
before
that?
Baddies?
hold on.
Like what?
On the show, she has no personality. She started picking on Jayla, wanted to fight Ivory. She wanted to be the biggest, the
Ivory
baddest,
wanted to
whatever.
fight her.
But at the end of the day, the thing is with Lex is that you latched on so much to these two girls. Now,
She
now that
latched on, but she's further than them now. How did she latch on? Why is Summer
Let her
not further
finish.
than
Let her
her?
finish.
I feel like Lex has no morals. The reasons that she was fighting these girls that were so
On
much
that one.
smaller
Don't worry
than
about
her,
this.
that was so much smaller than her, she had
Oh
no
my
business
god.
fighting them. She was doing way too much. And
Mm-hmm.
now that
Mm-hmm.
the fans are clocking that she was doing way too much and that she really has no morals and no boundaries on who she thinks deserves a fade and who doesn't. At the end of the day,
Rose.
now she's like, people don't care that Summer is exposing you. Yeah, at the end of the day, Summer was antagonizing you. I saw that. But do I care?
And
No,
you know what's
because
funny,
you
Rose?
you were bullying these
Thank
girls,
you.
knowing you're bigger than them,
Okay, wait.
knowing
Who
you
did she
can beat
bully?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
them.
who did she bully?
She
Oh, let's
last
be for
season, let's
real.
not
Let's
lie.
No,
be
Wait,
We
no,
so
no,
hold
no,
all
on.
no,
for
no,
seen
no,
the
real.
no, no, no,
same
no,
I'm
no,
Let's
thing.
asking
be
no.
so for
Rose.
Can
real.
I
She
say
was
one
whooping
thing?
them
I
hoes
Let's
wanted
be
to
so
up
before
for
I
and
forget
real.
my thought.
down.
Hold
We're
up,
gonna
hold,
Okay,
hear
you
hold
could
up,
Rose.
she was
Y'all
beating
cannot tell
them.
somebody
hold
how
up,
to
hold
whoop
up,
or
hold up,
what could
y'all. Hold
trigger
up.
them
One
Let
at a
to
her
fight.
talk. Let
time.
Rose say something. I want to hear what she
Y'all
Go
said.
can't
ahead,
tell her
Rose.
what could be a
One
reason to
at a
fight. How she
time.
feel, it's probably not how y'all felt during the
No,
time. Y'all, everybody else fight
it's
for
not
dumb
just
reasons on the
it's
show.
not just
Although
it's
she kept
not
fighting
just
the
us
same
though.
Can
people,
Rose
it's
talk?
just her.
Dang.
Hold on.
I said what I said.
I
I don't care
understand
what you said.
people's I understand
Mm-mm.
people's I understand
Ooh.
people's inclination to want to like Lex
Yeah,
now because
you
they
can't be
don't
talking
like
to me.
Summer, but I don't like either one of them, and I don't like Dolly because of what she said about Cold Killer's daughter. I never liked Dolly.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Yeah, that
slimy
was
and she's
nasty.
gross.
That was
She's
nasty.
Mm-hmm.
slimy and she's gross. Summer looked like she don't shower, and Lex has no morals. All three of them are whack as hell. I'm
If
sorry,
you
that's
be,
just
Clock
what it
it.
is.
that's
Clock
what I
it.
was saying.
True.
That's what I was trying to get at you with Rose. If you want to be honestly, if you want to be quite honest, like literally, I loved Lex because listen, I love Ivory, and if anybody can be Ivory, I'm with you. Like she was right. I loved her more for being on the same neck with
So
Ivory.
you just
That was my.
biased
She
So you
had
against
just
no,
got pissed
no,
Ivory.
off.
wait,
Who
You
wait,
just
fighting
wait,
with
didn't
wait,
like
wait,
her
her?
wait,
because of
wait, wait.
Ivory.
I
Since
didn't
you
finish. I didn't finish. I loved Lex's identity before she got with Summer and Dolly. That's what I'm saying. I
okay.
liked her before
Okay.
because before she got with them, she had her own identity. She was holding her own on that bus with Ivory. She got off the
Ivory
bus and
made her
handled
Child,
though. Let's be
business.
we
honest.
is
I'm
Ivory
not
like,
being
oh,
made
she
real
was
her.
right now.
fire.
But
Like she
wait,
was
Right.
we're
Literally,
not
fire.
being real
we
right
is
now.
Listen,
Can I
not being
she
real
piggyback
right
off of
now.
she
what
was sitting.
But
She was
but
sitting.
when
piggyback
She
she
off
was
of
sitting in
what
got
the
with
back.
Rose said
with
real
Listen,
quick,
she
please?
was
damn.
sitting in the back
Because
of the
it's
bus
going back to
doing
what I
nothing. Not
had
even know
said.
she was there until Ivory did something. Ivory made her.
Oh my
She
It
was
was
gosh.
bro.
I
looking
ain't
Let's
even
for
be
get
a
to
honest.
storyline
Ivory
is
was
the
looking
whole
Rose
for a
gonna
point of
make
all
it.
storyline
this.
though.
Of
Yeah,
course she
one at a
was.
She
She
time,
looking
literally
for
was.
please.
she
One at
get
a
It's
Ivory.
been
time.
like this since
wait,
Now
can I
That's
please
TV.
say this? Because I want to piggyback off of what Rose said. And it's going back to I forgot who is saying
Ew.
that about how they love Lex beforehand. What we're saying is Lex was fishing for a storyline so much you ran with the narrative of the big three. If y'all big three, that's
Exactly.
your thing.
Wait,
Rock
she
that
ran with
shit.
the narrative, or was it the
All,
fans?
all,
No, hold
all
on.
the
That's
new
what
It
they
bitches.
was
did. When
definitely
they
the
we the
One
fans.
big
at a
three in the
time,
No,
Let
baby.
her
One
wait,
at a
talk.
no.
time.
Say,
Let her
I
let,
don't
let me
agree
get
finish.
this.
because
Let
all
her
Let
the
me get
talk.
this
newbies,
off. Let me get this
all
off.
the
Cause
newbies
I'm
did
about
that.
to say, put all that shit out there. Even though you happy she won against Ivory, we're not on this live saying and denying. Everybody know Lex whoop shit. Even if I don't like the bitch, I don't know her to not like her for real. But I don't like the shit that we see. All the shit we see, even online. Like I said, she was fishing for a storyline from the
Yup.
beginning. You got with the big three, quote unquote. You wrong with that shit. Every time, everybody she fought, she said she fought because of what she was riding for her bitches. That's what she told Scotty. That's what she
Weirdo.
fought Fana and all of them for, and kept fighting them hoes for back to back to back.
I
When
ain't gonna lie. I
this
ain't hear nothing
season
you said,
started, I
gang.
understood that. Oh, you didn't like what she was saying about Tasiki, that sister shit. This, that, and third. You ain't getting in the middle of it, quote unquote. She done did worse and shit. They was throwing literal horse shit last
Literally.
season. So
It's
we
just
not finna
horse
sit
shit.
here. Shut up.
That's
We not finna sit
No,
here
not
and act
everybody
like,
on that
oh,
country ass
well,
shit,
she
bro.
ain't.
Come
Wait,
on.
She
hold on.
don't have to fight for her friend. Y'all, them bitches was acting scary as hell. They wasn't saying shit all in the beginning. It was boring as fuck. Summer was the only one. I don't even like Summer, but Summer is a real motherfucker. She the only one who still
She's
never
real.
switched
How
up.
she real? This girl
Thank
been
you.
telling her friends' business ever since she
Tell
stopped
her
being
friend's
friends with
business.
them.
No,
Although
she
Dolly was
okay.
the one
Summer
that
has been
announced that
her
they was
Summer
getting
is
authentic,
together.
nasty
real.
self.
Oh my
Summer is
grandma
a
be real.
nasty
Okay,
Okay,
wait,
girl.
hold on. Let me talk.
Nobody
so
Okay,
all
we
pissed
talk one
me
at a
off. Like they
time.
said
did
somebody
we
Okay, hold
needed
on.
to
not
Let me
see
talk.
Dolly
explain.
was
You're
the
not
one
gonna
that said it
know.
first? And
Let
when
me
they
say
asked
something.
Summer,
Y'all,
Summer
if we're
told
gonna
them
have a
that she
Hold
was
on,
a
y'all.
conversation,
freak.
let's
Summer is
have
a
a real
nasty.
I'm not
conversation.
talking
Hold on,
about
hold on, hold
that.
on,
I'm
y'all.
not talking
Summer
about
is
that.
a
I'm not talking about that. Hold on. I'm not talking about that.
Hold on. Before anybody say anything else, can we all speak one at a time? If someone is speaking, please wait until they done. If everybody speak at once, we can't hear nobody points. So let's just take turns, please. Thank y'all.
And
Okay.
can we, and real quick, whenever we're going, can we just please be short with it? Because a lot of us are just not speaking on here. It's
I was
very
gonna say,
Yeah.
can
disrespectful.
you call the names out as we go, like how you
Wait.
were doing? Cause
Who was going? Michael
No,
ain't
we're
really
just,
been
oh, we're having
talking
a
for
general
real.
Bruh.
conversation, but
Oh, I
some
thought
of
it was
y'all are
just
Okay.
Yeah,
taking
it's
well,
way
like
too
every
long.
time somebody's saying something though, everybody like jump
My
in.
bad. Okay, okay. Nah, I'm not gonna say everybody can't say because you know how you get passionate and you want to respond, but just
Yeah.
try to keep it because I do it too. Just try not to do it because I do it too. Just try not to
like
do it,
if
y'all.
you're gonna
Let
respond,
everybody
at least
talk.
let the person finish their point before you respond. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get where y'all coming from with Summer. Like, I'm not, y'all know me. I like Summer down. I've always liked her down, but Summer is good for TV. Now, are there things she has done that have been messed up, wrong, fucked up? Yes, but like to just talk about like, oh, she don't do nothing is crazy. No, like I would. Anytime y'all want to hate on Dolly, yeah, hate on Dolly forever. But Lex is also a bad person too, but she's also held her own too. So we cannot just make it seem like the big three are just so useless to the show. They bring a lot to the show. Let's just be real.
Can I say something real quick?
Africa would have been boring without
Summer
them.
was
Can I
muted
say
last
And
two
something real
episodes
quick?
though, and the
Africa really
episodes
would
was
have
still
Hold
been
on, y'all. We're
good.
trying to talk at
boring.
the same time.
And
Hold on.
Kamara, you at the top. I was saying to you, I was saying like all of the Midwest, all the newbies picked the storyline. So we should blame all of them. They all picked the storyline of one of the OGs. So I just feel like the shit with Lexia, she held her own, this and third, whatever, that was cool. But they all picked the storyline. And with Summer, I do feel like Summer is not real because even though your friends ain't ride for you, it took for them not to ride for you to tell your business. So tell their
Exactly.
business,
She
whatever.
did.
What
I
So they're
thought
gonna make
business?
her
Summer
real.
was
Okay,
And
hold
doing
on.
no,
that.
it
Can I
does
say
not make her
something
real.
real
That's where
quick?
we keep on over talking
What
each other
business
at.
did she
Can I
tell?
say
One at a
something
No,
real
I
I've
think
been
quick?
Because
telling
I
you I'm
thought
trying to
Y'all,
Dolly
tell
one
you, I'm
at a
had
trying to tell
talked.
you,
time,
and y'all
hold
not letting me
please.
talk.
on. I low key want to go next, but
What
yeah.
business
Okay,
did
I
she
know
wait,
did
I'm
we
she
gonna
tell
tell
strong,
you.
but
them?
I
I'm
might
trying to say
have
it. I'm trying
to.
to say it.
Y'all let everybody talk.
Wait, hold on. No, Summer was on live. I think it was earlier or yesterday. She was on live talking about Dolly. Mind you, Dolly has not said nothing about this girl since the end of 2025.
Yes, she has.
Yes, she gets mad when somebody speaks on her, but she
She
does the same
has.
exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she was getting on live talking about, oh, Dolly was trying to throw bleach at somebody. Oh, Dolly was doing this. Dolly was doing that. Why are you telling her business now that y'all not friends no more?
Hold
Because
Like
on.
that's
Dolly has been
weird.
Can I
talking
say
about her.
something?
I
Go
like, what do
Rose.
y'all be talking about? Like, whenever y'all say stuff
Hold
like
on.
this, it's facts.
Wait.
Dolly has been talking about her. I've posted it on my page.
Can
Dolly
I
be
say
talking about
What
her.
something?
y'all
Was it
talking about?
recent?
Like, what are we
Before
Was it
talking about?
anybody
recent?
say
This was
anything
just
Was
last
it
else,
year.
recent?
hold
Okay,
on.
What?
let Rose speak.
Hold on.
Let Rose speak.
Okay, like I said, I think that people are more inclined right now to like Lex or Dolly because they went against Summer and nobody likes Summer. But I also understand when people say Summer has been the way that
I
she
like
has been.
Summer.
She has been the same nasty, ratty, raunchy, disgusting, dirty looking
Mm-hmm.
self from the first episode to her most recent episode. She's been the same whack ass girl. Now the other two, like I said, the problem with Lex is that she really like she's a muscle girl. Like I remember exactly what Scotty said. Remember when Scotty said in that reunion, she said, "You no, I'm the pretty girl, you're the fighter." Like that's literally how she chose to portray herself in this show. So she can't get mad now when people don't have sympathy for her because of what's going on with Summer. And now, unfortunately for her, people I've seen it online are starting to like Summer more, which is crazy. I never thought I would see that.
I would
But
like to
it's
go after Rose, by the way.
now it's people that's actually starting to go on
Still
Summer's side
pretty.
because they were not authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Dolly or Lex were not authentic. If you were gonna stay with that raunchy trifling stuff, you should have
Yep.
kept with that raunchy
Yep.
trifling stuff and kept being the villain. Don't try to switch it up now because we remember how you antagonized these girls when they were new and didn't know their right from their left. These girls, the first bus ride, you gonna start whooping on them for what?
For what
That
though?
was
Because
First,
Summer.
that's
Like,
not.
what
hold
are you
on,
Okay,
hold
talking
on, hold
about?
on,
and
hold
Summer
on,
started it.
Bro,
Thank
Still
you.
hold on.
Like
pretty.
what?
But
Hold
didn't
on.
they
I
ride for
called next
Summer
though.
though
I called
after?
next. Hold on, real quick. I called
They
next.
rolled for Summer,
No
but you literally
shade.
see them keep saying, "Oh
L
yeah, Lex mutual."
Let
LM LM.
What are you talking about?
Kamara go.
Oh,
It's Katia. Um, LM, I did want to respond to you though because you said something like oh they all picked the storyline with the OGs, so they all should get the blame. You're right, they all picked, that was their whole thing coming into the season. That's how they made their storylines. Don't get me wrong, but let's be
Still
honest.
pretty.
Lex is the only one that came onto that show with a moral, like a fake moral high horse, talking about, oh, you were wrong for being you were being a bully because of this, that, and the third. I don't like when this
Clock
happens,
it.
this happens,
Hello,
this happens.
hello.
So it's just like she does that, right? She says she don't like jumping. She don't like when people pick somebody that's not their own size. Da. Cool. She
And
comes
then
on to
turn
the
around and
next
And
do
then
it.
season.
proceeded.
She comes on to the next season. She's fighting battles that's not even her own, even though she got mad at Sapphire for doing that recently. Hypocrite. Two,
mm-hmm.
Everybody on the baddies is a
she
hypocrite.
keeps fighting. She keeps fighting people that
K,
really
Karia.
are
I'm
smaller
gonna
than
call
her.
you
Don't get
K.
me wrong. Sometimes it wasn't her fault that they're smaller than her, but at the end of the day, she still was picking fights for no reason.
She
No
picking
reason.
them. She
And at
bigger.
the end of the
She
day, yeah,
bigger.
and then she condones the shit that her friends do. Like Lex is also a badass person too. I don't understand why y'all can hate Summer, y'all can hate Dolly, but when it comes
Lex
to
ate
Lex,
that shit.
y'all
Lex
love
ate her.
Lex down, even though
Thank
she's
It
the
you.
happened.
same
Can
It
I
person.
happened.
can
It
I
was
Yeah,
it
talk
was
when
it
was
was
the
something
back
last
real
and
time she
forth.
quick?
done
Because
It
that
y'all
was
love
back
to
and
hit
Summer
on
forth.
or
Summer
Dolly
It
so
was back
shit?
and forth.
much.
Wait,
It
hold
was
on
back
real
and forth.
quick.
And I'm going to defend
When
myself.
has she done that Summer or
No, at
Dolly
the it was
shit?
back and
Day,
forth.
so at the end of the
She
day,
was not gonna
yes,
beat on that
yes,
girl
she's
like
done
what
Michael's
what
she
trying to
other
beat
say
on
people
her
something.
on
I'm
if
going
it
to
Baddies.
was
catch
just
him.
the
Hold on,
other
hold on.
way.
I'm gonna
No
finish.
shade,
Yes,
cause
yes,
y'all.
she has done what
Thank you
other
for the
people on Baddies has done,
roses.
but at
Okay,
the
wait,
end of the
let
day,
Katia finish.
at
She
the
Yeah,
end
ate
hold
of the
on.
that.
day,
She
Let
ate that.
Kataya
hold on, real quick.
finish.
I'm gonna finish. But at the end of the day, nobody else has came on here saying what's right or what's wrong because they know what show this is. So when people are saying Lex is a bully, yes, by her definition that she set for
I don't
herself,
think she a
she is
bully.
a bully. I
Yeah.
personally don't
No.
think. No, hold
I
on.
That's
I
not a
think
don't.
bully.
when
Because
it
Wait,
came,
wait,
I don't
wait,
think
Hold
wait,
Lex
on,
is a
wait.
hold
What
on.
you
bully.
can I
I
saying?
say
personally don't
I
something
no,
got a
real
think.
I'm not
quick?
question.
cutting you off, baby. You talking about with the
Y'all
Summer
bringing
and
it. Y'all
I
Lex
saying that
shit?
personally
bully
don't
Wait,
think
I
that
got a
what
shit.
she did
question
was
though.
No,
bullying. I
Michael's
don't
trying to
like.
say
I feel like people use
something.
that word like kind of like strongly,
Like,
but she
Right.
set that standard for
y'all not
herself.
trying.
So I'm gonna hold her to the standard she set for herself, which is that she is
Mm-hmm.
a
I
bully
don't
by her
know. I
standard.
don't know.
Real.
That
Oh,
ass
okay.
whooping came behind feelings and behind emotion. Lex definitely was doing something with Summer. She was
How was she
definitely
Thank you,
doing
getting in
something?
there.
Kamara.
Summer
She
Okay,
was
been
but let
definitely
breaking up
getting in
her
Katia
there.
finish.
story.
If
Like
let me tell you
what?
something. Let me explain something really quick
Wanda
because
says
Hold on.
honestly,
yeah.
if
I
we
wanna hear
know, I mean,
Katia
I'm a young hoe.
finish. Katia finish. What you had to
Queen,
say.
after Katia go, I to talk too because
Gotcha.
I haven't said nothing in a
Okay.
minute.
Yeah. So
Go
like,
ahead, Katia.
yeah, because at the end of the day, it's just like, bruh, she fought Cold Killer, even though she knew that she didn't rip her wig. She was fighting people like, and then she's gonna come onto this season talking about how she likes Cold Killer. It's like, how, when you were starting so much shit with these girls last season, when you know that
Mm-hmm.
you actually like them, but why? Because you want to stick to that villain storyline with your other friends. So
Cause
I
they
feel
got
like
canceled.
if you're not
Sorry.
gonna like if you're not gonna like something because of somebody else, you should also apply it to the rest of her friend, like to her friends, which is Dolly and Lex. That's just what I'm gonna say.
And real quick too, right behind Cardia. No shade for all y'all Lex fans. I hope y'all know y'all fave gonna have to stand on that shit next week when the reunion come out. Cause baby,
Stand
they
on
gonna film
what?
that
Stand
reunion.
on what?
So she gonna have to
That's
stand on that. So
fine.
is she
Wait,
gonna
hold
fight
on.
Tasiki like she said she
Tasiki already
is?
said she
Yes,
ain't got no problem.
please. Clock
Well,
it.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
what?
this.
Tasiki already
Y'all,
said she
Hold
ain't
y'all
on,
no
fave gonna
let
have to
me.
problem.
Gotta
stand
say
on
something
that.
real quick. Gotta say something about that real quick. This is the thing. I don't care if they got a real issue or not. We want to see you hoes fight. Y'all
Y'all
keep
want to
on
see it,
having
but it's like y'all
debates.
not gonna get it.
Y'all keep on having debates on who this, who that. Okay, if y'all really want to settle
That's
it
my
at the
thing. Y'all gotta make
reunion.
sense. Y'all
Like,
gotta
come
make
on,
sense. Y'all
cause
gotta
y'all
But
make
keep
y'all
y'all
sense.
getting
keep
Y'all
mad
gotta
when
make
people
they
sense.
don't
keep
got a
What is
reason to
deliberately
these two
fight
fighting
though.
for?
hold on, cause
Why?
they
Now
Like,
keep
that they don't,
deliberately
now
going
like
back
Because
and
Lex
forth
be
about
acting
it.
Mm-hmm.
stupid. She keeps saying
let's be
slick shit
acting
on her live
stupid.
talking
Wait,
about
but
they
this
Be
the
Everybody
bad.
should
thing.
know
mad.
how to
what
fight.
slick
Hold
shit has
on,
she
hold
said
on, y'all.
besides
This
saying
the
she's the
thing.
One
heaviest
at a
hitter?
time, y'all. One
Can I
at a
Hold
say
on,
something
time.
when
I'm
y'all
gonna go. I'm
done?
gonna go real quick. This is the thing about Lex. She's gonna do whatever production tells her to do. It's a reason why she keep on
Thank you.
egging it and egging it, egging it. Every other video, she's talking talking some the heaviest hitter is me. I think that it's
Mm-hmm.
me.
There's
Yeah,
nothing on
but
top of that. There's nothing
I
on
Nana,
top
fight
of that.
more.
Nana
I've done
though.
more on Zeus. If you've done more on Zeus, why you ain't doing
But
more when it comes to
Nana,
Tasiki?
but Nana,
Clock it, Nana.
it's not. It's
Wait,
not.
no,
It's
what y'all
something.
not
Y'all,
getting is
y'all,
Kiki already
they
said she
saying
has
they
no
not
problem
cool,
with
so
Hold
letting
on,
why
niggas
y'all
y'all.
touch
Hold
her.
But
on.
tripping?
this
Hold
is
on.
the
Hold
thing.
on. Real quick, real fast.
It has literally nothing to do with Lex knowing how to fight. She is the tallest and she has the most weight above all of them. So of course she can dominate them, and that's what's happening.
I think y'all confusing height
But
with weight. I think y'all
Exactly.
no,
Lex
confusing
is
height with
skinny.
I
weight.
Lex
promise
is
you.
skinny.
Hey, listen,
Lex
I'm a tall bitch.
has
I'm a
not.
tall bitch. If I fight a bitch that's 5'5", I'm gonna beat the shit out of her. Period.
Right.
That's
And
not.
no,
Can't
I
nobody
don't think
know
that's
who's
That's
not
not.
funny.
That's
being
not true
like.
for
Like,
Y'all
Can
don't.
I
everybody
Y'all
say
don't.
though.
Y'all
something?
don't.
okay.
Y'all
Can
don't
I
get
say
the
something?
difference
Wow.
between weight and height.
Right,
You
because
could be.
height
You
don't.
could be as tall as skinny as you want to, but if you can't
See, but
take
that's
these
what I'm talking
100
about. So how
pound
we talking
hits,
about? Okay,
then
you're right.
I
So how we
mean,
talking about Gretchen and Suki then? Because if we talking about height, if we talking about weight, Suki is way
Way
bigger
bigger
than
than her.
Gretchen.
And that's what I didn't
Mm-hmm.
Way
understand.
bigger than
Listen, that's what I
Gretchen.
didn't
Way
Bigger
understand.
bigger.
in weight, not bigger in height.
I
Right.
gotta
Listen,
go.
okay,
Can
my
I
thing
say
is,
something?
I don't know about y'all, but height and weight size don't matter in the streets. Honestly,
No, for
this
real.
game
It
it does
doesn't.
not
That's what I'm
matter.
saying.
It
Honestly,
doesn't
That's what
matter.
I'm saying. That's why,
listen, that
like,
don't
They're
matter.
actually a perfect match if you want to be honest. They're the
You're
perfect
right.
match.
when people be talking about Lex got height and to see, okay, so
Listen,
height don't
that's what I'm
mean
saying. I
nothing.
get it. We all want to see Lex. Like Baddie, yeah, Baddie needs to be
It
new.
needs
Like,
a this is what I feel like it needs a reboot.
A
When they
revamp.
started with this dumb
hmm
Baddies USA chapter 1, I'm like, okay, so where do we go after this? Like, we don't have any other place. We done went to Africa, we done did the Midwest, we done went to the Caribbean. We are running out of spots. So y'all need to find something. And I feel like they're in a weird spot. The reason why the show is so weird now, and it feels like some episodes hit and some episodes don't, is because they're testing new formats. It's like some episodes it gives Love and Hip Hop. Some
hmm
episodes like Scotty and
right.
Jayla's parts give me Real Housewives. Like it's just they're
Right.
testing different things and they're in a weird spot right now. Like I think that they need a break. Like this constant season after season thing is what's killing it. They need to pull it all back, take maybe a year break, a year and a half, reboot, and maybe it'll work better. I just feel like they need a break. The reason why the show is dying is because they need a break. That's
And they're
really what
not
it
in the
is.
same
Yeah.
house. Like I feel like once you're living with the girls and stuff, that actually creates organic drama. But when you're all staying in hotels and stuff, I don't think that you could actually like create drama. Like I mean, obviously you can after like knowing somebody for a year. But if I'm just meeting you, I'm in a hotel and you're in a hotel, we're basically at work. I don't have any beef with my coworkers.
And I
Like
wish
what?
that
Mm-hmm.
they had like cameras set up in the house so we can't always rely on a camera crew. Because let's be honest, a lot of the shit that happens in our bodies happens off camera, which is so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Or
They
it's like
edit
we
Yeah,
a
they
hear
lot
be
through
of
the
shit
trying to
out
edit
blogs.
stuff
too.
We shouldn't
out.
be able to
They
hear
edit
anything through
shit
the
in and
blogs
edit
at
stuff
all.
out.
That's why I low key like
Mm-hmm.
even like when the what was it? I forgot which reunion. But remember when like the whole audience members were lying about a certain fight that happened on a reunion, and we saw it and we're like, bro, what the fuck? It's just like, bro, there's so much information that shouldn't be out that we are hearing, so it kind of ruins the whole kind of like reality TV show like lines. It's like, where do we like draw the line?
And it's
Because it's
hard to
like
believe
Yeah,
stuff
these
when
no
I
it's
girls.
don't
leaked.
disagree
phone,
with
Baddies
that, but
stay
at
in
Caribbean
the
the
same
same
season
time, I
2.
feel
house
like the
6
leaks help.
weeks. I'm sorry, Goddess. What you say?
I sorry, I was responding to Carla. I do I want to I kind of agree with you about the leaking, but I also don't because I feel like sometimes what they leak and what they talk about off the camera, it kind of gives us a little bit of perspective of things that may not make sense on the show. Like, wait, why are they fine? Why are they beefed up? Or why is this happening? Why is that happening? Like with the whole Lex and Summer thing, like, oh, she's jumping on Summer, she's mad for no reason. Well, no, didn't Summer have her family come and try to whoop whoop? So I
But
feel
that's
like
what
it does
Mm-hmm.
kind of bring in
that's what
insight.
confessionals are for. At the end of the day, they tell us what happened. But it's just you have fans here fighting against stuff when they weren't even in there. They weren't there. They're saying shit like, "No, actually, this happened." I'm like, "Were you there?" No, they weren't there. So it's just like it becomes very parasocial because we think we know everything because of the blogs and shit like that. That's why I feel like it gets messy because now the members on the show are trying to please the fans over shit that probably didn't even happen or stuff like that, just so that they can like be on the good graces so that they can get paid and shit like that. At the end of the day, it's just ruining like TV in general, all this shit. Back then, we didn't know shit, and we got surprised when we opened our TV screens and we actually watched the episode. Now it's
That's
just
because
like
they
we act
took
like
their
we're
phones
there.
on Bad Girls
But
Club. They
they
took their
used to put like
phones.
screenshots and shit on the screen during the confessionals and like stuff to actually give
Exactly. You can still play.
context.
Yeah, you can still know when they explain it because yeah, they can show you. We don't have to know. I don't know. It's just. I feel like there just needs to be structure. That's just really what it is. And like I said, I really think the big reason is just because, for one, Lemmy, like you're meddling with the members, like off camera, doing whatever you do, allegedly, right? And then it's just like now all these girls are getting kicked off for having a voice that's against him. So now it's becoming more corrupt. And even with Natalie, having that little Smex ring and stuff like that, like this network is just going to shit. I'm not even gonna lie. But you know what I do wish would happen at the reunion? Sorry, off topic. But if Scotty pops out that baby and she comes to the reunion, I want to see how she acts with Janisha there. I really want to know. Because Scotty be acting like she's gonna pop it once she get that baby out. And I'm like, Scotty, you saying all this shit. You talking about, oh, I would have got that with Natalie without the baby, or da da da. I just want to see
Nah, they
that.
wouldn't let them
She
fight.
probably
They
would
wouldn't
have
let them
because
fight.
I
Girl,
know they
I don't
hell
think
wouldn't.
they
when
would
she
let
was
them
no.
trying with
fight.
Natalie
I know they
Scotty
wouldn't.
is
on Baddies Caribbean.
Scotty is a liar.
Shit.
Anyway.
But
You know
no.
she stay popping it, but you know she's not gonna do nothing. And this
And then
baby
you
has
know
been her
what?
biggest
I feel like
excuse.
I
Lemmy is so
disagree. I'm
dumb for
just
letting
that.
what Summer went through happen because now you're begging her to be at the reunion because you know she is the whole reunion.
Not
Now I feel
no
like you
no
just
she isn't
ruined.
because lots of
No,
people been
she's
starting
putting
with
it
Yeah,
up the
Lex.
she
It's
face.
not
is.
She's
to
She's
majority.
scary.
She
scary.
is.
She's
She's
You don't have to
majority.
like.
scary.
I
You don't
don't
have to
know
like
She
about
don't
Summer.
want to
all
get
that.
whooped and
Come
all the
on
stuff
now.
that she's been saying to come. She's trying to avoid the consequences of her actions.
I
Ain't
agree
Right.
with that
nobody
No,
too,
she
Then
is
begging.
yeah.
not.
everybody was
No,
just
she's
on her
not.
story. Everybody was just in her comments talking about how they forgot about her because she was quiet. She's only relevant when she's talking about the baddies, people that she swears she don't care about.
And
Like
people thought
Regardless,
I told people they would forget about Summer. Like no shade. If Summer is
exactly.
not
no,
talking
don't get
about
me wrong.
baddies, who
Only,
is
don't get me wrong.
Summer?
Summer is
Like
anybody on Baddies is replaceable. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
let's be honest. Summer was a big portion of this season. I don't know why people are acting like she wasn't.
No,
yeah,
it was
with the
just
She
it
big
was the
was.
big
Big
three.
three.
three
It was
surely
Absolutely.
was.
With the entire big three
Yeah,
was
the
the
big
big
three too.
portion
They
of
would
this.
also
Yeah.
be included
Yeah,
in
but
that. Like I
I
said,
feel like you're giving her too much credit when you're like, oh, there's no
Yeah.
show without Summer. Like she
I
like
Like
didn't
no
say there's
shade,
no
Summer
show. I
ain't
said
did
there's no
nothing in
reunion
like
without
3
Summer.
episodes for real. So like
I said
what's
there's
been
no
right.
going
She
reunion
been in
without
the
on?
Summer.
background.
She had to heal up, y'all. Shoot.
I'm just no.
Yeah.
But
I
why
feel
would
like
Summer
But
still
Nah,
be
but
she
I
just didn't
thought
but
make
we
she
still
never
have the
stops
consequences.
running
Tommy.
her
We still
mouth. I
have the
thought she
Tommy
wasn't afraid
KKB.
though.
We still
she?
Who
have.
cares about
Why?
having to
It's
heal?
it's not even that. It's just
Hello.
why would you be on this? Why would you be on a network that doesn't protect you? Why would you?
Oh
But
That makes
why
my
no
is she
sense.
even talking
lord.
about the network after she said
Anyways.
she's not even going back and she don't care for them?
I just think the big
She can talk about what she
thing,
want to talk about. It's her
I'm
life.
not
You don't
saying
have to
she
be on
can,
there.
but like, why if you don't care for them?
I feel like the big
You gotta
thing
ask
is
her.
you
I don't know
guys
that, but
always victimize Summer. She is not a victim. We need to
Definitely
Right.
not a
stop
victim.
Yeah,
this.
no, she's
Like
not
we
a
need to
victim.
stop
definitely.
you guys. Like
No,
we
she's
not.
She's
not victim, but
not.
y'all
She's
make it seem like
definitely
she
the
is.
No,
problem.
yeah, nobody on that show is a victim. I never said that she was a victim. I never said that.
You
Nobody
Then
never
why are
really
said
you
it, but
said
saying
you
that,
why would
said
she
it
but
be
the
on
did.
like the
a network that
narrative, the
doesn't protect her?
connotation is that she's a
Cause why
victim.
would
If
she?
you want to be on a show where you can just talk shit 24/7, then why don't you go to Real Housewives or go to Basketball
I
Wives, go to Love and Hip Hop or
again,
something?
I'm
Like
not
I don't
saying that she shouldn't
know.
have got. Again,
She ain't
You
got the
not
I'm not saying
saying
that
it,
access
she
to
but you
all
didn't.
that
making it
though.
You're
seem
not
like
understanding
it.
what I'm saying. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, I get what
Zeus,
you.
but
Never mind.
no, because baddies and Zeus are two separate things. Zeus
Mm-hmm.
security is not the same as the baddies. Baddies are there to put their hands on each other. Let's be honest. But
Mm-hmm.
Zeus, when you're there to protect, that is a whole different thing. So when you're there and certain shit is happening that you never see with any other castmate happen to you, of course she's gonna leave. I'm not saying that she's not trying to own up to her actions, stuff like that. That's a whole different subject.
But even
I'm
that
saying
is her
I
not
mean,
owning up to
another
her
thing is
actions. So
why
wait,
would she
this.
be
wouldn't
on a
that
network
go?
that
Wouldn't
wouldn't
I
that
wanna.
protect
fall
Can
her?
within
I
her
bring up
actions
another
though?
point?
But
Because
y'all
she's the one
wasn't
Can
who
it
I?
antagonizes
hey
Hey y'all.
security.
Can
Hey
I bring up
everybody.
another point and just say
Hey,
this?
can I just join back on here because I see you all still on here. It's different people, but it's some of the same people too. And I just rewatched the episode. I was on here. I don't the guy that was talking, I don't think he was on here the last time I was just on here. But I want to piggyback off of what's your name? Karaya? Is it Karaya? Katia?
Katya.
Katia. We was literally having this debate when I had got off and then I just got back on. It's the
same debate. I think that what people is missing, nobody is saying, I'm not a Summer fan. I said that the last time
Me
and I want
either.
to say it again.
Right.
But we're just calling out the fact that let's call it what it is. If Baddies is about showing who the baddest bitch is, let's be for real. Summer definitely was. She done ran the last 3 seasons. Lex, hold on, let me
Yeah.
talk. Lex and Dolly definitely did. I liked it them in Midwest because they were coming far, but Summer has always been who she was from the beginning. She's never
That's true.
tried to act like she was classy. Lex came in, oh, I'm a baller. I was in college and this and that. Or I'm not with the bully shit. And what did she do? Turn around in Africa, I stopped liking her. They became some bully ass bitches. Let's be for real. They fought Tavy, Fauna. She kept whooping them hoes all last season. Up and down.
They stole
Hey,
Summer
They got
personality.
hold on,
jokes.
wait,
Like
wait,
what?
wait. Let me finish. Because I promise I'll let all y'all say what y'all gotta say to combat that. But
Yes,
what
ma'am.
we were saying was Summer has always been who she was. This season, since they felt like they got canceled, they're performative. Everybody know Lex is a production pet. Everything they tell her to go after, she don't have no fucking personality. Now you want to be back on this? Oh, I don't want to fight. I'm not jumping in. Something was wrong for that, this, that, and the third. But you want to jump in for other people now. You just ran out to the car where Suki was at. You ain't fucking Gretch bitch like that.
Like, who the
You don't
fuck is
fuck her
she?
Well,
like
no,
that.
she going after Suki because she got hit with the mace real bad. That's
They
Everybody was
why.
scared
mad.
of
Hold
Yeah.
on, but
Tasiki.
this what
They
I'm
scared
saying
of
is
Tasiki.
performative. Everybody was mad, but you taking an extra mile to go run outside to the car like you want. I need that from her. Did you need that from Tasiki? And I get that they saying that
It's bare
Tasiki.
minutes. Like, what is she supposed to do?
Hold on. They saying that Tasiki is a difference. They're both claiming they're the heaviest hitter. We all been saying. Lex been saying this whole time. I don't have a problem with her, but I'm the heaviest hitter. I'm the heaviest hitter. You're going to keep on saying that shit. We all know what the fuck finna go down. Because let's be for real. Summer don't come to that reunion. Who the fuck gonna fight? Suki and Gretchen.
Wait, no,
Then
wait.
what's gonna happen after that? What
Everybody
is it
been
gonna be
starting with
about?
Lex,
Not
so
a
there
damn
is gonna be
thing.
some fades.
Like, what are
It's
we
gonna
gonna
be
look
some, but
for?
that shit not
DJ
gonna be.
Sky
Let's be
and
for real.
Mariah? Like, no.
No, that shit not gonna be the fucking same.
We
Or
got a couple people.
everybody has been so performative in aligning to what the fuck their whole script was. Everybody this whole time, if y'all was the Big Bad Three last season, y'all was supposed to come in that bitch the Big Bad Three still. On top of that,
Says
let's
who?
you stop that
Says
shit with
them.
Tasiki slapping those Summer and shit like that. After so often, then after that, get in there for your motherfucking friend. Y'all fought
That's what I
everybody
be
for her
saying.
last season.
That's
Well,
what I
well,
be
they
saying.
showed
Why
her
is
the
it?
For
Why
beef.
are
me
you
Lex,
fighting
personally,
Lex
Tasiki
My
I
because
definitely
ain't
of
thing
don't
is
Summer
seem
nobody.
like she
this.
actions?
stepped
I
in.
give a
Lex
damn.
Lex seemed
My
like she stepped in a lot more than Dolly did. I will say Lex did kind of get in
Y'all
Exactly. Y'all
break
between
it
and do
acting
her
up.
like
little
Yes,
Lex
we
been
thing.
gonna
trying
give
to
her
jump
Yeah,
that.
at
because
But
they
all
were
of
Lex
them
is
trying to
trying
first.
to
save
It's
jump
not
in.
Summer.
even that though.
Wait,
It's
we
not even
can't
that
all
because I
talk
don't
at the
even think they
same
had to
time.
jump in for Tasiki. I don't think so. I think Summer needed to handle that with Tasiki by
Yeah, I
herself. I
agree.
do
She
I
agree
think
said
that.
she
she
needed
was
to
My
gonna
handle it
thing
Well,
by
turn
is,
Summer
herself.
didn't
around.
hold
agree
on,
She
hold
to
on.
that.
said
My
she was
thing
gonna
is
Wait,
turn
we
though,
can't
around.
all
what
talk
what
at the
what
same
harm?
But
time.
What harm?
wait,
Wait, hold on. But
We
what
can't
harm
all
would it
talk at
have
the same time.
done? Hold on, but what harm would it have done if they just said, let Tasiki and Summer handle that, but anybody that's not them two, stay out of it? What's
Nobody
wrong with
tried to
just
jump
saying
her.
I
that?
thought that's what they
Nobody
were
That's
doing.
jumped
what
They
her.
made
they
sure she
Bro,
didn't
did
get jumped.
do.
Anna did, bruh.
Lex
They
did
All
make
did
that
sure
do
she
serious.
didn't
Anna
that.
jump.
never jumped her.
Nobody was
Bro, I'm
jumping
not,
her.
no.
Whoever
wait,
was
Anna,
trying to
Anna
get to
and
wait.
her back
Tasiki
was
Can I
both
say
No,
tag
they all
something?
teamed her
fought her
on the
separately.
stairs.
Can I
It
say
And
probably
then
something?
was just
her
thinking
and
it was some
Mariah jumped her
pussy
the next
ass shit.
day.
Even when Krishan was
Like, come
calling
on
their ass
now.
out. When Krishan
Wait,
Krishan
left that
never
bitch,
called them
wait.
out. How did
can I
Krishan call
say
them
Wasn't
out by
something?
Krishan
saying she did
calling
not
that
want to
girl out
fight?
in her face? And she said, what did
She
you say?
did
Oh, I
though.
want
She
for
did.
show. And they was
Wait,
all right
okay,
there.
okay,
Lex
wait.
ain't
But
do
we
shit. She
already
told
Can
know
I
if
all
say
that
Come
Krishan
here,
shit.
something?
wanted
come
to
here.
fight, she would have
Okay,
fought.
wait.
She
Can
didn't
So,
we
like,
swung
just
on
let's
let
not do
motherfuckers
somebody
for
double
people
less.
talk,
Yeah,
She
team.
two
didn't
things
swung
can be
on
true though.
motherfuckers for less. She
She called
fought
them out, but
Scar
she
Killer
didn't
for
want
her
to
face.
fight. That's
Scar
Kamira,
Killer never
come
ripped
here.
the wig.
we
Lex
But
gotta
was
can
let
I
talking,
just
other
talking
wait.
about
We
respond
gotta
to
let
what
other people say
Katya
their
was
point
saying?
too.
I just want
Dang.
to.
Wait.
I just want to finish what I was saying with Katya. Okay, you were talking about why would
Yeah, I
Summer
want to be
stay on a
next.
network?
Okay.
Why
Oh,
would
I
Summer
forgot I
stay
even
on a
said that.
network that's not going to protect her? Right? You
Right.
said that. Okay. She literally spit on a security guard, and that's why that
That was
security
about to be
guard
my
gave her
point.
People
that
she
said that
right
cleared
that
to
was
that up.
live.
She
false.
said
So
They
Summer
said
hold
spit
that.
on,
on
let
Yeah,
me
her.
they
Okay,
said it
finish
was
so
what I
let's
was
talk
false.
saying. Let me finish what I
disrespectfully.
was
They said
saying.
it was
So
false.
why would those same
Y'all
security
believe
that
in
saw Summer
That's what I'm saying.
disrespect a fellow security guard, why would they protect that girl?
She didn't
She
spit
didn't
That's
on
spit
him,
on
her
and that
him.
still
fault.
don't give a right
She
to
didn't
And
bust
I
spit
him
on
in
want
the
him.
to,
face wide open.
I want to steer into another point. The reason why Summer is now leaving the show and she's off of it is because she burns all the bridges that she has. She burnt the
That
Victory
part.
Bridge.
Girl,
She
Thank you,
spit
she
on the
love.
came on
security
that show
guard,
by
and that's
herself.
the
Love.
reason why
Thank
the
you.
other
Don't
Is
forget.
security
Summer
guards don't want to
carrying that
help
show? And I don't
her.
even
She
like
came
her.
on
Everybody
that
came
show
on the
by
show by
herself.
themselves. What are y'all
She
talking
carrying
But
that
about?
no
But
show
one's
they
with
gonna
one
help
usually
leg.
someone who's
Mind you, hold
disrespecting
on,
them.
but
No
hold on,
one
but
they
can
let me
just
do
say
it.
she
I
hold
was
don't
on.
hitting
support
them
anyway.
worse.
Hold on,
Giving her too
hold on,
much
real quick.
credit.
Let me respond to
No,
him real quick.
wait,
respond to him real quick.
Everybody came on the
Hold on.
show
You can
by
go after me.
themselves.
Hold on. You can go after me, but let me respond to him real quick. Is that not their damn job to be
It
there and
It
is.
is
protect the
their
girls no
job, but if
matter?
you're spitting
They're
on me,
hold
why
on.
would
Hold
I
on.
help
Hold on. Real
She
you?
quick. Hold
didn't
on. Real
spit
quick.
You
on him
can
Hold on.
guess
Real
though.
what?
quick.
Guess
At
what
what
you could do
at
if you
what
work
But
a
they,
point
but
fast
she
food
did
first of
you
all,
job and
know
first of all,
she
she
someone
was
didn't spit
and
disrespects
on
didn't
you,
him.
expect the
you
She
can
worst
didn't
and
spit
refuse
on
then
him.
still serve
service.
you?
She
You can
What?
didn't spit
refuse
on him.
service. That's how that
You're just
works.
hearing what you heard, but she didn't spit on
Okay, but
him.
it
First of
don't
all,
matter.
so
They not
even
getting
if
Damn.
she
paid to get
did,
spit
hold on. But
on.
even if hold on, real quick. But even if she did spit, like imagine if that was Big Ant that she spit on. You think Big Ant would have hit her? No, because he's
Yes.
You
trained.
can, you don't
No, he
know
wouldn't. You
who
don't even,
reacts in
bro. Come
different
on now.
ways.
You
Either way,
no,
all
but
of
I'm
them
saying
saw the
he was trained.
disrespect that
He
Summer
was trained to have
displayed
a
that night.
temperament to
If you
handle
have
that shit
gutter
because
butt
he's in
tendencies,
security.
guess what? You're
That's
gonna
his
get a gutter
job.
butt
So you can't tell me
reaction.
that. Oh,
That's
I
what
have two
don't get
things
me.
to
happens. Like I
say.
don't know what to tell
Okay,
But
but
you.
hold
okay,
on.
so you guys, it wasn't
At
even
what
But
the
she didn't spit on
situation
him.
wait
though.
though,
The
wait.
Like it
whole
doesn't
At
even matter
what
because she
situation.
didn't spit on
establishment do
him.
you go
Yeah, I was gonna
to?
say
Well,
they
They
You
apparently
guys,
disrespect the
hold
Yeah, they
up,
employees
already
hold
and
up.
cleared
still
up
I
that she
gotta
get
didn't spit on
interrupt
him.
service.
everybody on here. Everybody is talking at once, and I have no idea who's talking and who said what.
She didn't spit on him at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
All
They
right,
How
already
do
so
you
They
cleared
wait
it
a
up
literally?
that
minute.
she
literally
didn't
How do
said
spit
y'all
that
on
know
she
him.
that?
spit
When a
on him, and
point
that's the
occurs,
Wait a
reason
how do
minute,
you
why.
guys.
know
The
We're
that
gonna
though?
go
security
from
did
the
not hit her
top.
for no
Hold on,
reason.
hold on, hold
Cause
on. We're gonna go from the top to the bottom, and
okay,
everybody can say
Wait,
what
how
they
are
need
you
to
saying
say.
she
Cause
actually,
didn't
I
spit
got,
when
I
actually,
got two
Summer
actually,
things to
said she
say.
actually,
did?
we have to let I don't know who the bottom person is.
It was
Via,
Vaya.
Via,
Vaya and Nate. Okay,
yeah.
so y'all can hear me good.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Okay, I have two things to say regarding with Lex, Summer, and Dolly. My thing is on Africa, they were jumping into Lex fight. Dolly would throw a punch every time Summer would throw a punch. Summer would do vice versa with Lex. Lex liked to say that she don't like jumping in or whatever, but she would throw a couple punches in, but most of the time she would stay out of it. But I'm just like confused on how you go from doing all that to now this season, Lex and Dolly, they don't want to jump in for Summer now because it's Tasiki. Now
It's not.
Yes, it
back to
is.
only
No,
one
it
me.
isn't.
I mean,
It
I'm just
is. Let her
saying
It's
because
talk.
not.
Let her talk.
when they were talking about, oh, fuck her name, this, that, and the third, as soon as Summer fought, it was Summer and it was Cold Killer. They got to going. Then Dolly jumped in and Lex jumped in, so the other two started fighting. And if you see back in the fights, it's the same thing, but as soon as they want to go up against Tasiki, now they all out of it. But you guys were jumping in her fights then. That
They
don't
can
make
have
Yeah,
sense.
growth.
and
Like what the
acc-
fuck?
They can have
apparently though,
growth.
you
It's not
guys,
organic though.
How you
That
want
through
to
the
have growth
grapevine
with only
though,
Tasiki
it's not
though?
Whoa.
organic
but through
though.
the
That's
grapevine, this
not
is
just because
apparently.
Tasiki.
You
What are you
want to
talking
have
about?
growth only with Tasiki? That makes
Are
no
y'all
sense.
forgetting
Thank
that
you.
Tasiki
Anchor
literally
turn
just said
too.
she didn't have a problem with Lex?
And here's my second point. Back to only one me. You said something about like the security guard or whatever. I understand like you can't control your actions and stuff, but as a security
Yes, you
guard, you're
can.
supposed to
Yeah.
control yourself. That's your job.
But nobody,
And
the
apparently, you
security guard
But
guys,
is
no
not
one
this
is
is
getting
what
about
paid.
to
was.
sit
She's
there.
not
Like
But
being
we
there to
gotta
get
be.
spit
Let me
on.
just
no,
say,
but
you
apparently for
gotta
I
you
be
guys through
understand
the
both
serious though.
points.
Like
grapevine, they
no one
said
is
that it
gonna
wasn't
protect
even.
someone who is disrespecting
But
them.
they said
Like
it
that's
wasn't
just not
even
gonna
that, you
happen. I'm
guys.
You
If
Through
sorry.
telling
that's
through the
the
me
case,
this
grapevine
lady
though, they said
spitting
it
and
Wait
wasn't
a minute,
even
you
spitting
that.
guys.
him
Hold
They
was
on.
said the
that serious to
reason.
knock this
Wait, we
girl
all
face
talking
wide
over each
open.
other again. Wait.
if
Sorry,
that's the case, the
the
Go.
dude needs to
reason.
be fired.
No,
Somebody need to be fired because you
but
can't allow that to
Cam,
keep
Exactly. Like you're
going
not doing your
on.
job.
but apparently this is what
Hold
was
on, you
said, you
guys.
guys.
Cam,
Apparently,
go ahead and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call out everybody's name. Cam, go ahead. Go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, but hold on. But Goddess was saying something though.
apparently you guys, I'm sorry, I just wanted to put out a quick point about the whole spitting and stuff like that. Apparently you guys, she did kind of fight security and stuff a little too much, but that's not, apparently through the grapevine, what was told was that Summer was talking a lot of mess about Lemmy and exposing a lot of things about baddies, and through the grapevine they said that Lemmy told the security to really just kind of let more
Whatever
happen to her
happened.
than normal. They
Thank
kind of
you.
set her up in that sense. Now I will say I'm not the biggest Summer fan, but they did do that. But I will say also
Hold
too,
on. Wait. wait.
Summer knows what she signed up for.
Wait. I will
Exactly.
say this
There
though.
you
It's my turn.
go.
Wait,
She
wait,
know
wait,
what
wait,
she
wait.
signed
Just
up
because I let
for.
her go, don't skip my turn. Because soon after
Go
this, I
ahead,
will be
Cam.
leaving.
Go
What
ahead,
I
Cam.
was saying and the point that I was been trying to make clear of, at the end of the day, this is a TV show. Don't none of us know these people in real life. This is all just our opinion. So we
Right.
ain't
Like
got to
what?
get
Yeah.
worked up or
Wait a minute,
mad and
Cat.
all of that.
Hold
It's
on.
not that deep. But what I was trying to say is this though. Only one, I'm going to respond to all y'all from the points that y'all said. You said basically it was justifiable for her to get her teeth and her face split open from her spit on somebody. Them security guards are there and getting paid. Was it right for her to do that? No, I'm not saying that by far. Did somebody spit on me? Yes, I'm gonna probably slap their ass. You're a man. You don't fucking closed fist punch no
But
motherfucking
you
woman.
spit
And
on
to the point,
somebody,
hold
it
on,
don't
let me
matter.
be,
You
Hold
no,
on,
It
spit
didn't
I'm
on
even
hold
spit
explaining.
on
happen.
on,
me.
They
You're
getting hit
It
gonna
with
didn't
fucking
words. They
spit
happen.
getting
hold on.
on me.
punched.
Let her
They
I'm not
land
getting
gonna
her
shit going
save
plane.
on
you,
them, all
boo. I
types of
don't
shit. Hold
care.
on, they're
Like
Love,
getting,
let
they're
her
getting
land her
done.
plane. I
Taking.
promise I'll let you talk.
They
Let
get
her
hit
land her
every
plane.
Please let
fight.
me
So what's
finish
the
talking,
matter?
because I don't like keeping. I
Shit
feel
was
like I
thrown
gotta
on
keep
them
talking
and they didn't
loud
do
as hell, and
nothing.
that's irritating.
Hold
Like I don't
on,
want to keep
y'all.
talking over people. Give me my respect, like I'm giving y'all, because I'm letting y'all say what y'all gotta say.
I promise I will let everybody talk, and I'm gonna call y'all names. I promise I'm fair.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
Or what I was saying was, at the end of the day, that's a job. Everybody do know that what they're coming on this show for. This show won't get no fucking rules. Tommy shoot motherfuckers with fucking BB guns and all that extra weird ass shit. This is what they're doing. To me, it's getting more and more violent. What we just witnessed tonight with Gretch Head getting fucking, yeah, that's, I agree with Suki for not letting her say the nigga. But do they give her the right to be fucking really cutting this lady and putting fucking dicks in her head? No, I'm not
Hell
getting
no.
behind that. I'm not behind no violent ass act. That's period. This is a show, yes, but this is too much. They taking it too motherfucking far. And if we're being honest, let's be for real. Like I said, this whole, I don't know where this show is heading to. If I agree with DTB, Natalie, if you want to be a CEO, be a CEO. But if you're gonna be sitting here on the show stirring up chaos, talking shit as well, going lives on your rant and stuff like that, bitch, you a cast member. You get your ass whooped too. It's nothing wrong with a fair fight. Back to like I said, it's nothing wrong with fair fights. Line that shit up. That's what y'all do. Y'all come up here and just show who's the baddest bitch. How Tasiki and Lex is going back and forth now about who they think the heaviest hitter. Lex, you don't have a problem with fighting nobody else, so bitch, go get that. If you don't have a problem with fighting nobody else, is what I'm saying. You fight anybody for nothing. What did she say at the fucking reunion when Santana asked her, "What's your issue with her?" She said because she has a problem with Summer, and I come behind Summer. So if a bitch got a problem with
Right.
Summer, come behind your bitch and ride for your bitch. That's why them hoes got canceled. And they're gonna stay canceled, period. Like I said, I'm not no Summer fan, but we gonna call what's right, and what's wrong, wrong. They came on here, they apologized to fucking Cole killing them in the beginning of this fucking season. Come on. Did we not watch the same season last fucking season? Where
We
they was
did.
beating them up and throwing shit on them and all of that weird shit? Like, y'all gotta be for real right now. Summer is the bad person, and so was motherfucking Lexington. But the thing that we respect about Summer, she's never changed and never tried to be something she was not. Lex, now you got, I'm not gonna do that because this is this and that, and I just stand for what's right. Bitch, shut the fuck up with all that fake ass shit. Get out there in that field and get your ass whooped like you was on everybody else last season. And that's my point. The next
All
person
right.
should go.
anyways, can I
Go
I
ahead,
say
need to
something?
only.
Can I
Hold on,
respond
hold
to
on,
only.
hold
I
that?
on.
promise I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
let y'all
Karma's gonna say
talk.
who's next.
Go ahead, only. But I'm gonna go from the top
Okay,
to the
I'm gonna make
bottom.
this real quick. I just want to make this real quick. People know what they signed up for when they got on this show. And I'm gonna be honest, let's not play dumb because Summer came on the same season that Tommy pulled out a BB gun and put a bullet in
You
who
can't
was
say that
it?
word.
Let me
But
not
yeah.
say that. But you know
Pew
what happened with
pew.
that situation. So anybody who was smart would have ran the same way Akbar ran and packed her stuff up and left that set quick as Tommy pulled out that BB.
Never came back.
I would have never came back. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, well, I don't condone I don't condone any of that either. But let's be real. These women know what they get into when they sign on
That
the
part.
dotted line for that 50 or 80K or whatever they signed up for. They signed up for any bruises, any marks, any scratches, any cut lips, any cut whatever. They know what they signed up for. So I'm done with the victimization of people that come on Baddies. Let's not play stupid. Y'all are still gonna watch every week. Every time somebody gets a dent in their head, you're gonna have the same discussion over and over and over again about it happening because y'all eyes are glued to the screen just like mine are. We all tune in for the same thing. So I don't want to hear about not condoning violence, but you watch it. That's all I gotta say. That's I'm done. That's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna go last. Go ahead, Dax. It's your turn.
Okay, so oh my goodness, so much was said. I'm like, I don't even know where to start now. With Summer, I feel like her and Dolly were throwing around like horse doo doo last season. Like, I'm sorry, I wouldn't feel obligated to protect that girl neither. Whatever happens is what happens to her. I feel like Summer fosters her own karma. Like with from the Emmett Till comments to the
Exactly.
this speaking on can I say passed away folks, speaking on passed away folks, like she fosters her own karma. All of, if she even like watched what she thought a little bit, if she thought for 0.2 seconds before she spoke, half the things that are happening to her right now would not be happening to her. So I don't feel any sympathy for her. I don't feel any sympathy for Gretchen. I feel like anything that happens to Gretchen, you foster your own karma. She looked those black women dead in their face and said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say whatever I want. And I feel like people have the right to respond however they want.
That
You
part.
call me a nigga and I turn around
You
and
can't say that. You can't say that.
if I turn
TikTok.
around and call you an N-word, if you turn around and call me an N-word, and I decide, I should be able to decide however I want to respond. If that's how Suki decides to respond, that's how Suki decides to respond. I really don't see anything that she did as wrong. Like, I really don't. I don't feel bad about that knot in her head. I don't feel bad about the mace in her face, because you don't feel bad when you disrespect other people and you call other people out their name. So I
A
don't feel
whole
bad about anything that
culture.
happens to you. And then what else was said? Lex and Dolly definitely switching up. They're definitely trying to please the crowds. Now they want to clean up the image. Now they want to be the fan favorites because they see the benefits of it, and they see all the things that the
Clock
other
it.
girls are getting, like Diamond and Biggie, and the people that the fans like. They see the things that they get, and now they want that too. No, that's
Yep.
not how it works. Be who you were when you first stepped on this set from day one, and stay that way. Don't try to conveniently grow when it's somebody that everybody knows is one of the heaviest, if not the heaviest hitter on this show. That's not growth. That's copping a plea. She was scared. And I can't remember anything else that was said right now that I want to respond to. So I'm just gonna pass it over to the next person.
All right, go ahead, Kat. It's your turn.
So yeah, like at the end of the day, that's how I feel. Just like what Only said, yeah, nobody is a victim on this show. But the way y'all are harping about that when it comes to Summer, y'all need to do that with other people on the cast too. Just like Lex and Dolly, y'all be victimizing the hell out of them and with this situation with the big three. And I don't understand why. They all need to get their karma. They all were acting bad as a trio, whatever you want to call it. So I don't understand why it's only going towards Summer. If you think that Summer is the only person that is the reason for their downfall, then you are naive as hell. It takes all three of them. All three of them were acting bad, so they all have to get that karma. It's not just one out of all or whatever. That's not how you take accountability as an adult at the end of the day. Mind you, Summer, yes, she knew what role she was playing as a villain, and she stuck by that. I feel like she stuck by that. That's why I feel like a lot of people that do or even don't like her are having more respect for her than a lot of the other castmates, is because she stuck by it and she didn't change regardless of how the fans felt. But my thing is though, right? I feel like when it comes to, oh my gosh, I just lost it. Oh my gosh, hold on.
You
Ooh, hold
feel
on. Give me
when it
like
comes to
5
Summer.
seconds.
I'm talking about Summer and her
Yeah,
not
when it
switching
comes
up for
to,
the fans.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah. So yeah, I think I got it. So yeah, when it comes to Summer, she's not like this victim or whatever. Cool. But I feel like at the end of the day, those two girls did switch up at the end of the day. Mind you, they were copying pleas before the season. They had a lot of things that were supposed to happen that didn't happen. Lex is online talking about before the season even started, talking about, oh, who do y'all want to see me be friends with? Why the fuck does that matter? If you want to actually change and grow, it should be organic. And you know how I know that's fake? Because look at now. Dolly was in the same position that Summer was, where she was fighting hella people and it was only her. And what did she do with Lex? Oh, I guess it's just big me by myself. Da 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 da. You see how the tables turn? Now she understands how Summer feels. And then look at that. Lex, she's sitting here talking about how she didn't like what Summer said about Tasiki. And so that's why she didn't defend her. Whole time now, look at her online talking about how what Dolly said about Cold Killer's son. She's just
Daughter.
saying that because she's mad. I mean, sorry, yeah, daughter. She's saying that just because she's mad. Y'all, I'm still gonna be her friend regardless. I don't care what she said. You know, she just said that when she was in a fit of anger, like da da da. She didn't mean it. Cool. So you're sitting here making excuses for what Dolly said, but in my opinion, what Dolly said was 10 times worse than what Summer said. At the end of the day. So it's just like they didn't grow. They weren't growing. Okay. If they actually were trying to grow and it was organic, okay, I can see that. But no, it does look weird because it is against Tasiki. You didn't fight Anna when she was tag teaming your friend, even though you jumped in for a Cold Killer who doesn't even like you, and Daisy who you don't even know. You were being more of a friend to them than Summer. Ain't that crazy? So
Don't
it's just like,
forget she hopped
no.
in for Dolly on that bus when it came to Tavy getting that chain first.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like that is picking and choosing. And it's like, don't get me wrong. I think that Tasiki is also picking and choosing too, because she could have got on that with them as well, but she didn't. Like, I think they both pick and choose with each other when it comes to the heaviest hitters. They both don't want to fight each other. But let's just call it for what it is. If this was any of the pretty three that were in Tasiki's shoes, they would have been on that.
And can I
They would
say,
have
can
been
I,
on that.
Hold
and
on,
what
hold
you're
on.
saying, oh, okay, never mind. I don't want to.
No, go ahead. I'll let you
I'm
say it.
gonna
And
try to
then it's
finish and then you can say
Goddess's
what you
turn.
say. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then with the Suki thing, at the end of the day, I'm so tired of saying this, but other shit has happened on Baddies. Like literally, mind you, even going back to the Summer thing, Rolly is actually somebody that's talked about grape and stuff like that. Da da da. Like it wasn't even like, you know, Summer or Dolly that said like that shit first. Everybody on Baddies has said some fucked up shit. None of them are great role models or real bitches or anything like that. They're not, all of them are not even good friends to each other, if you really want to be honest. So I feel like to like blame it on one person or say, oh, this person's bad, da da da, but not calling out everybody else, I feel like that's hypocritical, in my opinion.
Choice.
But even with the Suki thing, yeah, Gretchen has used a weapon before. She has bit somebody. She has ripped a tooth out. Da da da. I don't see why when it comes to that nobody cares, but when it's done to her, not everybody cares. Especially when she's disrespected a whole race of people that have done with that has dealt with so much slavery and brutality and stuff like that. Like, if you really cared about Black people and you really didn't mean it that way, then you shouldn't have been saying it. But she knew what she was doing when she came onto this season, saying it again. She knew what type of storyline she was given. She didn't want to change. Again, I don't know why y'all won't see that shit. So it's just like y'all sparing this one girl for whatever reason. I don't know. But hey, it's just Baddies at the end of the day. But yeah, you can say what you were about to say. I don't know what you were about to say, but you can say it.
Go
I
ahead,
just
Only,
wanted
and then it's
to
Goddess,
really
it's your
just
turn.
ad lib on what you were saying with the whole Tasiki could have did something, Les could have did something. I really feel like it's a thing where like both of them don't really know if they can fight each other. Because and I don't like I've noticed this with like when Tasiki fought Marsh, I'm sorry, but low key Tasiki struggled in that fight. And I don't I don't know how people didn't see that. And it's low key the same way with like when Fauna fought Lex, like Fauna didn't completely beat Lex, but like Fauna was still in
She
there.
got
So it's like
around. Yeah, she
moments
got
of
around.
slip up. And it's been happening recently for both of them. Like both of them have had slip up moments where it's look like, hold on, the heaviest hitter is about to get took down. So I don't know if they're losing it a little bit because more so like Lex, because she's done so many seasons, maybe she's getting tired. But with Tasiki, like she doesn't really fight as much anymore. So like maybe she doesn't have it in her for real. Like she might have it, but not as much as she used to when she first started. Like I don't know, but I was just thinking about that. That was just interesting that you brought that up.
Siki
All
said she
right,
had to
go
get
ahead,
paid a
Goddess,
lot
it's
of
your
money.
turn.
Siki said she had to get paid a lot of money to fight, apparently, from what she said on her live. But just to go down the line really quickly, I'm gonna make it real short and sweet. As far as the big three goes, I don't feel like none of them really did have each other's back. I do feel like they were industry friends and maybe they did have a friendship outside, like I was saying earlier. I do feel like if anything, the person that maybe kind of tried to be there the most was Lex to Summer, because she did check up on her after every fight. Remember, there was that scene where Summer was in there talking about she needed some Aquaphor, and Lex was like, "You need ice," and she was calling her the B word. And they were cussing each other out. You know, she was still there. She stepped in, made sure she wasn't getting jumped, little stuff like that. So, but that needed to be let go. I'm glad they dismantled and did their thing. Um, as far as Suki and Gretch, like, I don't know. I just come from a place where there's really no, and maybe it's just because of where I'm from or where I grew up, but when you be fighting, we don't really believe in the whole there's rules when you're
There's
fighting. Like you have to
rules.
have a fair fight. It's just kind of like you do what you do and then you suffer the consequences of whatever comes from there, just like Suki gonna have to, or maybe she won't suffer the consequences, but you keep saying the N word, people gonna respond how they want to. Do I feel like maybe it should go that far? Absolutely not, but I feel like that goes for everybody, just like with Jayla getting bit and having that big old scar for the rest of her life. You know what you came on here for, and go ahead and play your role. As far as the biggest hitter, I think they all just probably need to just, have a little thing where they box it out and do their thing to get to the top, and then y'all can just leave it at that if it's really that deep for them. As far as everything else, that's really it. But yeah, I do feel like everybody does kind of pick and choose, you know, in the best way possible. But that's all I gotta say, y'all. And I appreciate y'all for letting me have come up here, and y'all have a good night.
You too, girl.
All right, go ahead, love. It's your turn.
Wait, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, so I want to start with the Summer spitting on a security guard. I don't really feel like the security guard is in the wrong because it's like it's not like Summer don't know she's not a girl. Like you're a girl. Don't put yourself in a predicament to get hit by a dude. You like even I do understand he's not allowed to hit her because she's a girl, but like she just spit on him. And then Summer was on live a few lives ago. She was talking about she had STDs or STIs or something like that. Like, don't nobody want no fucking disease. Like, what the fuck? You spit on people knowing that you got this stuff, and like, no, that's not cool. And then with the Lex Dolly in some situation, I don't feel like Lex and Dolly was wrong because Summer never helped Dolly fight. She didn't even try and break it up. At least Dolly and Lex tried to break the fight up, or at least stop her from getting hit. They tried to encourage you to shut the fuck up, and you didn't want to. That's your fault. You don't have to shut up, but you should be okay with the consequences that's come with it if you don't want to shut up. Like what? Is there anything else to talk about? Nah, that's all I had to say. I just
All
wanted to clear
right,
that up real quick.
Wait, can I add something real quick before Vea goes?
go,
I
go
remember
ahead.
something else I wanted to say, which is that you cannot go into any establishment. There's no context in the entire world where you go somewhere where somebody works and disrespect them and still expect the same amount of service that the next table gets or that the next person gets. Like if you disrespect somebody while they're working, you're going to get an attitude or you're not going to get the same amount of service that the next person is going to get. And I feel like that's what's happening. If Summer went
Yeah.
into a restaurant and disrespected the waitress and she didn't want to serve them anymore, so she stopped serving them, which is her right, and she started serving another table, I feel like that's the same situation with security. You disrespected their security, so now you're not getting the same level of protection as all the other girls. That's what I wanted to say. I'm going to shut up now. Next
All
person.
right. Now I know the two at the bottom already spoke, but I'm gonna let y'all speak. But I'm gonna let Sim go because she just got up here.
Okay, so I could just speak on anything.
The episode, whatever you want to talk about.
Um, okay, I guess I'm gonna just piggyback off what the girl next to me said. Low key, I understand. Like, I get why the security guard hit her because, like, spin on somebody, some of the was one of the most trifling thing you can do. But tell I look at get why people were saying like he shouldn't have hit her because like you had like punch her like that, like damn. But like I get it why he hit her because why would you spit on somebody like you almost 30? You should know to keep your spit in your mouth. You're not a llama. Um, as for the big three, I, I don't know who said it, like they all in the wrong, but I definitely agree. I do feel like as much as Summer said, like don't defend me, don't defend me, I'm looking for like a part of her really wanted them to defend her in that situation because that's what they always do. Like they gonna defend her even when she was doing wrong before. They gonna defend her regardless. So it's like now when they don't defend her, now she just shook because she really got beat up. And now it's like, oh, I don't want to be a friend with you. I ain't defend me. Like y'all know how like I don't know like y'all know y'all girls. Y'all be like when y'all talk to y'all boyfriend, y'all be like leave me alone. But you don't really want him to leave you alone for. I think that's kind of like what she thought that was going to happen. So I think that's why. But I do definitely do get they all in the wrong because y'all was defending her when she was making fun of made that Emmett Till comment. But now when
Wow.
it comes to the heaviest hitter, now y'all want to back that. Now she doing too. Now she doing too much. Now she in the wrong. I just personally feel like I don't know who else said it. If it was anybody else, like with the pretty three, or if it was Anna, they wouldn't have backed down. I'm pretty sure that if it was any of them, like the big three or Anna, they would have probably gotten jumped if it was one of them and not Tasiki.
Okay, wait. Can I say something to that?
All right, go
Yeah.
ahead, love.
Okay, I do not feel like Lex and Tasiki are scared of each other. I don't know why people keep trying to get them to fight after they already said they did not want to fight each other. And on the episode where y'all kept saying, "Oh, Lex just jumped in," Tasiki and Krishan. First, Krishan already said she did not want to come here to fight. She said she's not fighting Summer. or Lex. Tasiki also said, she said, Lex, I don't want to fight you. And so I don't know why people keep trying to push this narrative that like Lex is scared or that Tasiki is scared. I don't think they're scared of each other. I just think they have respect for each other and they like each other. Like I don't see the problem in that. I don't know why people trying to get them to fight each other.
I just think I
They
don't think they're
fought
scared of
people for
each
less,
other.
mind you.
That's what
Wait a
I'm
minute.
saying.
Wait a
That's
minute.
yeah,
Wait
that's
a
the
minute.
point. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Sam, real quick, and then I'm gonna let V go, and then I'm gonna let Camera go. Go
Okay.
ahead.
That I was gonna say I don't think they're scared of each other. I just think it's kind of ironic or like hypocritical that y'all would fight and jump and like throw people over the cliff for way less, but when it comes to Tasiki and it's like real life actual allegations where people actually get arrested for, now it's oh like we're doing too much, let me step down. But y'all was literally behind Summer when she made that Emmett Till comment, which was disgusting. She should have gotten, I feel like she should have gotten taken off the show from there.
Wait,
Like
was
y'all
Lex
was
there?
I said the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yes, Lex and Dolly was there and they were laughing at it. And Dolly repeated it. They were like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just, I don't think they're scared of each other, but I just think it's just like, y'all pick and choose.
No, I just don't feel that way because they have jumped in. Y'all making it seem like, see, I mean, Lex and Dolly has never. I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's hard to explain, but like, yeah, they have jumped in some of her fights, and it wasn't even Lex doing it. It was Dolly. The only time Lex had jumped into one of Summer fights is when she got jumped by Scotty. What other time
That's
has she
not
jumped into
true
one of
at
Summer
all.
No,
fights?
she
Can we
jumped
can we
Jayla.
Hold
go?
on, hold
Can the
on,
two at
hold
the
on.
bottom go? Because y'all
Okay,
trying to
wait,
Yeah,
get
go
ahead and
wait.
ahead,
stopping
V.
this
Come
one
on.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, when did she jump into her fights? When did she jump in?
She jumped
She
Jayla in the club. I keep
I
telling you
didn't
that. You
see
keep
that,
they
so I
was
bringing it up.
can't risk.
always
I'm not even
jumping.
gonna
Can
speak
we
on it.
go at the bottom, please?
All
After she
right,
done
Yeah.
spoke.
go ahead, Bean. Go ahead.
Okay, so Summer and Security. Me personally, I see two sides. Like, yeah, Summer did spit, and y'all said she had AIDS or something like that. But at the end of the day, she a woman, you man. He could have spit back, pushed her back, did anything. Because these security guards getting hit damn near every fight. I remember Tasiki fucking punched Ant say she hit like a man.
That's him
So should have
swimming.
Ant hit her back? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Well,
not
that
getting
hit
on no
was a
funny shit, but
mistake.
just like
It was in a crossfire, not like she went to go really hit him for real. It was a
Exactly,
crossfire
but
thing.
Summer intentionally spat on him. Like what?
She did that on
No,
purpose,
she didn't.
yeah, but
She
it's
purposely.
just
did
like
though.
it's just
Can
like
you
She
prove
damn,
didn't
it?
like
even spit
Can you
though, is
prove
what
it?
they saying. She never
But go
spit
like
on
ahead.
him.
I'm
That's what
sorry.
it
Go
came
ahead,
out.
Starting up
Bean.
you,
Just
girl.
finish
but
what
my
you were
thing is
saying.
just like spitting and you want to punch her, decorate her shit. Now she got a scar on her face. Like I feel like that was a little too far. But then again, I understand somebody else said something about like waitresses and stuff. I think it was Dax. I do agree with that point as well. I just think it could have been handled maybe a little better. You could have pushed her or some shit, made her fall. Now, Lex Dolly Summer, my thing is, if you go back to Africa, they were jumping bitches for a little less. But I feel like when it's Tasiki, they don't want to jump in. And it's just very interesting because when you go to fucking Tavi, they were jumping Tavi over allegations of her like ripping a wig. Lex said she ripped her wig. Whole time it was Scotty. Scotty didn't want to say nothing because she was scared. But they were jumping bitches for like way less. Now when it's Tasiki, not nobody want to jump. And then the comments, they were sticking beside Summer when she was making them comments. But now when it's Tasiki, don't nobody want to help Summer. It's just very weird. They
Go.
were definitely picking and choosing. And me personally, it only take one time for a bitch to say she not my friend. You not my friend,
Hello.
cool. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So they just, it's just very weird. It only take one time for me. If you don't want to be my friend, cool. Stop coming up to Summer trying to, you know, patch back whatever you guys want. Summer told y'all her issue. Y'all still want to complain and trying to be back her friend. Just did it because now it's looking desperate. Now, what else? Then what else we talk about?
Suki and Gretchen.
Suki and Gretchen. Me personally, I don't condone anybody that's not black saying damn word. And then again, I was gonna say that Gretchen didn't deserve all that until somebody brought up the point where she did all that to what's her name? The white hair girl. Fuck.
Jayla.
Jayla. Then it was like, oh, wait a minute. Gretch did do all that. So now it's like, you know what? Gretch got what she deserved, to be honest. But I feel like as far as bringing other shit like brass knuckles and bear mace, I feel like the bear mace was a little too far. Do that shit on your own time. We had a booking. We're here to make money. Don't do that shit when we, you don't spray the fucking don't spray the fucking crowd and shit. Maybe the crowd don't want to go to the next performance because they don't know if they're gonna get hit, what they're gonna get hit with next. So that's another thing. Suki, I feel like Suki should have just go ahead and fight the girl one on one. They both ain't but so big. So I feel like Sapphire shouldn't have jumped in that first fight because Gretchen's small as hell. Like, just toss her ass, all that production shit and trying to go out with a big bang, it's really not needed. But then again, at the end of the day, it is a show. But yeah, to be honest, Gretch got what she deserved because I really forgot about that. Gretch got what she deserved, pulling out teeth and shit, biting
Yeah.
bitches and all that. She got
All
what she
right.
deserves. So I really don't care. I was gonna defend her, but never mind.
All right. Well,
And that's it.
Go ahead, Kama.
That's it.
You're next.
Okay, I'm gonna say this before I get into what I'm gonna say. I am really enjoying this, believe it or not. Even though we all stand our grounds on how we feeling. I am definitely enjoying this and I'm probably gonna start tuning into these lives because I don't be having nobody to talk to about this shit.
Right?
For real. Like, even though I like what you said, and you brought up the point about how Lex and Tasiki both had slip ups in some of their most recent fights. So they may be scared to lose their title of being the heaviest hitter or whatever. We all know they both can fight. They're both great fighters or whatever. But of course, who is gonna deny it? Who wouldn't want to see that? That's like if it was a boxing match. Who wouldn't want to see that? Like I said again, I'm gonna try to switch up the topic a little bit because we literally been talking about the same stuff, but it all do still tie into, like I said, the reason we have issue with the stuff with the picking and choosing with Lex. I'm gonna switch it over to the situation with Tavy. Now, granted, Diamond came tonight and her and Biggie had their issue, whatever they had to have it. Tavy instantly called Diamond. Oh, you need that? You want to fight? Whatever the case is. But when Lex was calling her out, even though, yeah, she will fight Lex, she's not ever calling Lex out like that. She will, but she's not doing it how she called her out tonight in that yard. And I just kind of feel like a lot of them have no real deal story for real. Like, if we noticing, well, from my opinion, I think they're trying to turn Baddies into now is artist who's going on tours, show to show, and performing, or they got some type of talent that they're bringing to the show. Yeah, they fighting, but they're trying to take it in a different direction, which is cool with. But they have a lot of people who's there who are really unnecessary. I mean, in my opinion, that's what the way that they're about to start trying to go.
I said that.
A lot of them is unnecessary. Tavy, you going and rap and fucking don't play with it, and that's not your son. I get you from New York and all of that, but they just had the actual artists at the last auditions and stuff. So maybe they're gonna bring her on next. Who knows? But I just feel like a lot of stuff that they do before the TV, which is nothing. I mean, like I said, this is entertainment purposes. The shit we doing right now, this is for entertainment purposes for us. But like I said, at the end of the day, a lot of the shit that they do on there is picking and choosing ass shit. And that's what we're watching it in real time on the TV. They can get what they did was months ago. So they're watching themselves and they're seeing the same shit we seeing playback in real time. Lex was not on that when Krishan called her out or said what she said to her face to face. She would have swung up on anybody else, like y'all said, for less. But I do want to talk about, like, what do y'all feel about this shit with Tavy and finding them? Because I know somebody earlier was like,
I forgot
oh,
about that.
they think that
Wait a
they
minute.
fucking, they think it's the same type of
And
situation like
No.
Summer
Wait a
and
minute. Wait a minute.
Lex.
Wait a
Can I
minute.
oh
say something to
no.
that?
Wait, let me finish my statement and I
Hold
promise
on.
y'all can have the floor. I
Okay.
don't think
No,
that
no,
they're
no.
fucking,
Hold
I
on.
don't think that they was never really meant to be friends. If we bring it back to Africa, Tavy came on there to fight. Natalie cast her to fight Diamond. Then she got in the house and she fought the Rican killer and Fauna and beat all they ass. Then when she went up in, who was she trying to be cool with? And they hit her in her face or whatever the fuck, or she like we together, or she fought her. I think she fought LCK and then came down still trying to be cool with them then. Cause she didn't have nobody else to be cool with. You didn't fought Diamond. You didn't fought Lex. She didn't have nobody to run with no more. So that's why she's trying to run with them now. That's my take. But y'all tell me what y'all think.
Can
And
I
I'm gonna let the
say?
next person go.
Can
All
I?
right, hold on. I didn't go, and the host didn't go. So go ahead, host. You can go. I'll go last.
Oop, is she there?
Mama, you go
Yeah,
ahead, girl.
Queen.
I'm eating.
She said, "Go ahead." She eating.
All right. um, what? I don't even know where to start. As far as Summer, it's time for her to go. Anna, I don't even know. Is Anna even coming back?
Did come back.
Oh, she did come back, but I don't think she's gonna stay. I think she's gonna leave. I think a lot of these girls. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot. I'm gonna say a couple of them. I think this is it for them. You might see them on one more episode, on one more season, but I think they about to wrap this show up because it's like losing its plot. As far as like Anna, she can go. Summer, she can go. Mariah, she can go. Tavy, she can go. I'm over it. As far as Lex and Tasiki, we won't know until it happens. I got it to be in Tasiki, but look who Lex fought. She fought Summer, so that doesn't count for me. Like anybody can beat Summer up. So that's not like a big flex for me. Um as far as I'm trying to think. Um, who else? Dolly, she fought Tasiki not once but twice, and Summer did not jump in. This the thing about Summer. Summer runs her mouth. Period. Okay, you can. This is a fighting show. This is not. I'm a run my mouth show, but don't touch me. That's not how this works. If you gonna run it, you gotta back it up. You're gonna talk shit, you might get hit. That's just how the game goes. Like, as far as everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Dolly and Lex aren't a friend of Summer," I feel Summer's not a friend of them because she put them in a lot of situations that they gave her grace on, and that they stuck up for her, and that they was there for her. And I remember Lex saying many times that she was not going to jump in the fight unless that they was going to jump that girl, that Summer had to handle her own. There was plenty of times where she was on the episodes where she wanted Summer to handle her own, but if they jumped her, she was going to jump in. So she was there for that girl. She did stick up for that girl. And as far as Tasiki and Summer going, like Summer put herself in that situation. Summer needs to take accountability. She is 29 years old with a daughter. Stop giving her grace. That girl is grown. She's growner than a lot of the girls on there. So for everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Summer this and Summer that," okay, the girl can't fight. We know this, but she runs her mouth like she acts like she can. Okay, and as far as Anna, she's another one. Like I said, she can go too because she does the same thing too. She fights and sneaks. She got one good hit off of what's her name? Damn, what's
Daisy.
no, wrong
I
woman. No. Who's that girl she fought?
Dang, there's so many times.
The one that
Yeah, I can.
messed with Blueface. Her.
Krishan.
No, not Krishan.
Jaden?
I said Anna. Damn, what's that girl's name? The one that just messed with Blueface.
Stunner Girl.
Stunner Girl. Hell yeah, she just fought Stunner Girl. Like, okay, she stepped her game up a little bit. I guess she's taking lessons from Tasiki.
Oh, I'm not muted.
Natalie, CEO or fight your own battles. It is this shit is getting on my nerves. You starting to look like Summer and all that. Oh, let's do a boxing match. Like, no, I understand why. And I don't even like DTB, but I understand why she was upset. Like, I get it. Like, You talk all this shit, you start all this drama. The reason why they in this drama is because of Natalie. Natalie acting delusional, like, I don't know what's going on. You know exactly what you're doing, and you know exactly what's going on, and you getting paid off for this shit. So just cut it out. You need to fight your own shit. Rolly, I love me some Rolly. I fuck with Rolly. Um, as far as Jayla, she been chilling for real. I like Jayla. As far as Gretchen stands on 10, but Gretchen, watch your mouth. Same thing like Summer. Watch your mouth. Stop saying the N-word. Point blank, period. I don't care about your grandfather being black or your kids being black or none of that. You're white. Stop saying the fucking N-word. You should know better. Same thing with Anna. Biggie, you know you're black. So we don't even gotta go down that road. As far as Mariah, watch your mouth, okay? The ones that look white, the ones that are white, watch what you say out your mouth, okay? We just gonna put that there. As far as who else? Oh, I can't wait for next season. Next season is gonna be the one. I cannot wait for my girl Irie to come back. ET's coming back. Big Kiva, what are you trying to fight? Tasiki? Is that what it's given? Because I ain't hear you stop talking about that fucking girl. Don't even pay your ass no mind.
And about Lex.
You talking all this shit about that girl Tasiki, this and Tasiki that. That girl gave you, asked you, did you want to fight? You copped the plea. You said no. Now all of a sudden you want to fight her all over again. Girl, go sit down. You were so fucking irrelevant. This is the thing about these girls. Some of them bring something to the table, and some of them don't. The ones that bring to the table are the ones that need to stay. The ones that don't, they need to get the fuck off the show and put somebody else in there. And it's too many girls on there. Like my favorite ones on the show, on all the show, would be Tasiki, Krishan, Ivory, Roly. They all of them can stay. I would like to see Callie come on there because I know Callie's talented. Um, who else can stay? That 5 girls that could stay already. That's 5 girls that could stay. Tommy could stay because she's talented. Then we got Suki. I understand why Suki did what she did. I want Suki to stay. She could come back. Um, I don't know. Who else is irrelevant? Kat, I don't understand why she's on there. Bree, I don't understand why she's on there. Tanisha, I get why she's on there, but I don't think she's gonna stay on the show. Um, I don't understand why some of them girls is on there. Bring what's her name back? I would like Star. What's her name? What's that girl's name? Star.
Scarface.
What's her name?
Scarface.
No, Star.
Star.
What's that girl's name that begin with a star?
Sydney
Sydney
Star.
Sydney
Star.
There's
Star,
no
yeah.
way you're
Oh
Bring
talking
her
about
hell
ass
no.
Sydney
back because she's
Star.
fucking funny as
She
shit.
can stay where the fuck she at.
She's
Yeah,
funny as
no,
shit.
I'm sorry.
Sydney Star is
Wait, no, because
funny.
didn't she like slash Judy?
That's
Yeah.
why I want her on there because I know she is
She
Oh,
was
messy.
Oh,
sexually harassing her.
yeah, she SA Judy. She can say where she at. Not saying what
She
Judy
said
did was fine because Judy's a
yeah, and Sydney
transphobic,
does too much
but
for the
yeah,
cameras.
she does too
Sydney
much.
is
She get on my
very
nerves.
inorganic. Like no shade. So
And no
Mm.
shade, but she is a transgender, and I feel like the strength level might not be
Yeah, they
there.
not
That
even
girl
gonna
Yeah,
let
but
they're
the
her
not
thing
gonna
fight.
is
let her
what's her
fight.
Sydney
name?
Sydney
Nah,
be
Sydney
making
Sydney
sure
been
Star.
she
transitioned
loses her
though.
fight.
What's her
Sydney
Sydney
always
Star
loses.
got
Yeah,
beat up
Sydney's
by what's
been
her
transitioned
name?
though, so that's not really a problem. But yeah, I still get it.
And
Sydney
Sydney always loses her fights on purpose. Like she literally gets into fights just to lose them on purpose. Like I
That's the
don't know if
thing
y'all
though.
like
Like,
Yeah.
Wait, so if they transition, like, will the strength be the same, or as a
No,
woman,
they've
or
been
Well,
taking.
I'm gonna say this. The next chapter that's about to come on, you about to see all the heavy hitters come on there.
love that?
yeah.
And
Okay,
and
wait,
and that
Karma,
and
are
it's
you
gonna
done?
be some
Oh.
drama. It's going to definitely be some drama. Um so yeah. It's
That's all?
that yeah.
Can I
Okay.
What
respond to something you said, Karma?
what? I don't know. I said a lot of shit. You gotta
You,
remind me what I
it's okay.
said.
I just remember this one part. Yeah, like I agree with what you said about the Summer situation. Da da da. Cool, but why do people keep forgetting that Summer was also a friend to them? Like I feel like y'all keep forgetting that Summer also jumped into fights
But
to
that's
help
the
into.
issue.
No,
Definitely.
Hold up,
no,
because the
no.
question's to me. The question was to me. It's not that. It's everybody jumps on the Summer bandwagon. Oh, she was a friend. She was this. She was that. Summer started a lot of shit too. And being a friend, for the only way that you could be a good friend or a loyal friend to somebody is to stop putting them in some drama that they didn't even start. Like at some point in time, your friendship runs out when you constantly keep putting me in drama, because nobody wants to constantly keep being in drama like every day. It gets old. So I feel like Dolly and Lex were getting tired of the drama, beefing every single day with the girls. Like it might have been fun in the beginning, but it ran its course, if you get what I'm saying.
But
So
That's
Karma, what I'm
valid.
saying is though is that like first of all, Summer didn't ask them to be her friend for one. If they wanted to be her
no,
friend,
none
cool,
of
that's
them
fine.
asked to be
But
friends. It
no,
just
that's what I'm
happened
saying.
that
Hold on,
way.
real quick, Karma. But I'm just saying, right? The Summer came onto the show by herself, solo dolo. She was fighting the bitches day one by herself. Dolly jumped in onto her fights by her own volition. She is a
Oh,
grown
she
ass
did.
woman. She didn't have to do that. She
I
jumped in
feel
because she
like
wanted to.
But we don't know
Then
what
not
hold on,
happened
hold on, hold
to.
behind
on, real quick,
closed doors.
hold on. And then, right, certain situations, Summer would also help them when like in certain like even when she would jump into Lex's fight, and Lex would be like, "No, it's okay, I got it. Like I can do this by myself. I don't need you to jump in." Cool, but at the end of the day, like let's not act like Summer wasn't also there for them. That's fine if like they just didn't like how Summer was acting. We all didn't like how Summer was acting. That's fine. That's cool. But let's not act like Summer made them jump in for her or defend her or whatever the case may be. They did that because they were grown adults and they have free will to do
But
whatever the fuck they want. So they didn't have to.
but
So
this
I
is
feel like when people say
Dolly
that,
and Summer are the same.
I feel like they're losing all the accountability that they needed to take on their own time. That's what I'm saying.
but this is
Like at the end of
this
the day,
is
if you wanted to be friends with other girls, you were allowed to do that. Summer and Dolly, they were friends with girls that the other girls may have not liked or whatever and whatever. So it's just like I don't see what the problem was with that. Like you could have been friends with whoever you wanted to do that. It's baddies
but
at the end of the day.
this is the issue. It's one thing to get into an argument because some shit, transpired into whatever it became. But Summer was personally going out of her way, and this is where she got the fame from. She just going out of her way. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pick on Fauna today. I'm gonna pick on Cocaine tomorrow. I'm gonna pick on Tavy the next day. I'm gonna pick on this one the next day. It's like she was going down the whole damn list. Like, damn, you got beef with the whole fucking
Karma, can I
cast.
say this?
But can I
We
play?
we've
Can
been
I
And
play
on
But
this
devil's
they
I,
also,
same
advocate?
subject
but
for
Summer was
so
gone for a
long.
good
Like
majority.
you was
like,
Summer was
it's
arguing
gone for a
like,
saying,
good portion of
Karma,
Africa,
you
and
was
they were
done
still
saying
on
what you
that.
said. It was only turn now. So can we please wrap this up and go to him and switch the subject? Because we not
I
gonna
don't.
get nowhere.
No, because I still got stuff to
But
say.
yeah, I wanted to
But
play
that's what
devil's
I'm
advocate real
saying.
quick.
She piggyback off what Karma said. We keep talking about the same stuff. We done went from the top to the bottom, and we're
We've
not gonna
talked
get
about
nowhere.
Summer in the big three so much. I'm getting bored. Like, I'm
yeah,
sorry, you
I've been
guys.
trying
Like,
to
I
I'm
stop
mean, I was
talking
talking
tired.
to
about
Yeah.
Karma,
everything.
so
Let's
Like,
move to the pretty
I was
three.
talking to Karma.
I just wanted to play like this. Can I just play devil's advocate real quick? To be fair, I can't speak for everyone, but me personally, if I know that my friend always getting into beef like all the time, I'm just gonna stop hanging out with you. Like this one girl I used to hang out with, she always used to get into everywhere we go. She was like, "Oh, I got a problem with this girl. I got a problem with this girl. What? Why do you have beef with the entire city? Like I just cut her off because I'm not about to keep putting me and stuff. And I'm from feel like they sometimes they really get down like that, and I'm not about to keep putting my life at risk being around you. So that's just me personally. But y'all can change the topic now. Sorry.
Okay, wait, no, wait.
Exactly,
I
that's what
have
I'm
to say
saying. Like,
something before
where's the
y'all change the
accountability?
Oh
topic.
my God,
Wait,
y'all,
I have to say
y'all,
something
please.
before y'all change
I'm
the
Hold on,
topic.
about
hold
to
on.
lose my point.
For
I really
real,
wanted to
you
respond to
above me, please.
Kamara.
Let her say what she's trying to say, because she been riding so hard for
Riding
Lex and
so
all
hard for
night.
who?
Say what you gotta say, because you've been riding this. We
Girl,
tired of talking about it.
next.
Like for real, you was on the last night when I was, or you was on here when I got off of here an hour or something ago. We still talk about the same shit. Like wrap
Go go
up
to a
with your
different live
last
then.
let your wrap up your last statement. We're gonna go to Only, and he gonna switch
Hey,
the
friend.
subject.
Okay, hold on. Anyway,
Oh,
Hello.
the
back to
boy
what I was
up
saying.
under him now that just joined, he was on here when I was on here the last time, and he can attest to that. We was talking about the summer shit the whole fucking time. Let's wrap this up. Say what you gotta say, and then it's going to Only.
Okay, I wanted to say something about Summer saying that Lex and Dolly are mad because they're not friends no more. One, I don't think that's true because if you start being friends with somebody, why even like get on live and still talk about them? Didn't you stop being friends with them? Like, what's the issue? Do you miss them? What's the problem? But you swear up and down that they the ones who miss you. You constantly talking about them. But Lex, I feel like Lex needs to stop doing reviews of baddies because it does include of her talking about Summer, and like y'all not friends no more. Like just move on. Y'all keep talking about the same thing and it's kind of corny. But yeah, that's what I said.
Thank you for your thoughts. I love females. Only your time.
Okay, I just wanted to,
Y'all
Kamara. I
so
hope I'm
funny.
saying your name right. I wanted you to
Yep, it's in the right.
re-say your topic that you had earlier because I thought it was so interesting and I had a lot to say about that. But I wanted you to say it again so people get the context because it's been a minute since you talked.
Okay. I basically was saying about how what happened tonight and what's gonna happen on the next episode with Tavy and Fauna falling out. I was saying how everybody was thinking that maybe Tavy and Fauna had like something going on like Summer and Lex did, but I didn't think that they was sleeping together. I just think they didn't like each other from rip because they was never friends from Africa. I think Tavy just kind of, got with them because she didn't have nobody to fuck with. Wasn't nobody fucking with her.
Mm-hmm.
So
Baby's getting on my
that's what
nerves for real.
she get on everybody's nerves. I'm
I
gonna let you
wanted to
go.
Yes,
say that I
girl.
feel like that makes so much sense what you're saying because, in my opinion, like we had Big Three in Africa and we had the Pretty Three. Tavy was like the major outlier, and all she had was LCK and Russian Cream, but she didn't want to be friends with them because she didn't feel like they were as relevant as the other ones were going to be. So she wanted to attach herself to people who were going to be relevant. And I feel like when K Rican was not on this season, I feel like Tavy was kind of like the replacement for K Rican with Cole Killer and Fauna. And I feel like Fauna and Cole Killer never
That's
really
true.
messed with Tavy like that. And this whole thing with like Fauna having this beef with Tavy, I feel like Fauna always felt like Tavy was digging herself inside Natalie's ass the whole time, but
Yep.
she kind of
He
held it
is.
together because Tavy had beef with the same people that she was having beef with. So they kind of had an alliance all the way through Africa with that. But now that they're no longer beefing with Lex, Summer, and Dolly, it's kind of like now Fauna has an issue with Tavy because really all along she never really liked Tavy in the first place.
I
So that's
agree.
my opinion on that.
I
I
kind of
agree.
disagree.
This what I'm gonna say. Baddies is getting boring, and I'm going over there to NSTV.
Oh, period.
She said they getting beat up and they use weapons down there. I'm dead. Okay. It makes sense why you left.
Are we going in order
What's
again?
up, Baddie?
Oh, what are we talking about?
The same bullshit we've been talking about for the last 3 months.
Fuck, we ain't. We is not talking about Summer election no more.
Yeah,
Please.
I'm
I
done
feel
with
like we
it.
Period.
ain't stopped
Don't
talking
even
about
say
them.
shit
Every time I
about
try and
them.
go to a new
So
Kamara
subject,
we
is so
talking about
right
funny.
who? We
back
talking
to
about
Fauna and
summer.
Tabby?
Tavy. Fauna Tavy.
Jesus.
Let's
I
talk about
don't.
that.
Y'all already know me. I don't like Tabby. I've never liked Tabby because, like, I don't know why y'all forget it, but Tabby came in as a lapdog. Like,
Mm.
To
Natalie
fight
brought her.
DTB. Yeah.
She
Literally,
sure
like y'all
did.
remember that. I don't like. I feel like y'all just be. I know Africa was a boring season, so y'all forgot about it. But
I love Africa.
Tavy came in having no beef with DTB, just randomly find her for no reason. It made absolutely no sense at
It
all.
seemed like she beefing with
And the only
everybody.
reason y'all liked Tavy last season and I got bashed for it was because y'all did not like Lex. Everything Lex did to Tavy, I loved it. And now y'all are saying that, wow, we were right last season, and y'all don't want to give us our credit and shit like that. We did not like Tavy. Tavy is a weirdo, and I just seen a post right now and on as out y'all were speaking and shit like that. It was on like the Zeus T pages on IG and stuff like that, and pretty much Tavy was talking about how she can't stand Coquet, and Coquet was in the comments. I was reading the comment, and she was saying that, oh yeah, we can get that to reading and shit like that. I just don't like you because I fell out with you because you act different whenever certain people are around. And she was like, "Oh, y'all was sitting in the on the um episodes coming up. And I agree with that because Tavy, you could see in the preview last week. I mean, for next week, once Nelly around, she started acting different. Like, I just don't like Tavy at all. Tavy goes where the wind takes her. And
Yeah,
that's why Tavy has gone from group to group to group to group to
Yep.
group. And now she don't
yeah.
even have a group or nothing like
She
that.
don't know
And
where
it's
she fits
okay to
in.
stay alone. You
Just
can
a 3
actually
or
stay
4.
alone. You don't need a group with you and shit like that. And it's so embarrassing. Like, she gives me Mariah Lynn trying to insert herself in a group so bad.
Can somebody tell me what Tavy brings to the table?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And Tavy don't
Natalie,
even like.
security
I'm not even trying
guard
to be.
on
It's not even
set.
about
Daddy.
colorism or anything like that. Tavy does not bring looks. She just looks a hot mess every time.
I'm not even
And it's
talking
not.
about
And we're not
looks.
even about to be
I'm
like, oh,
talking
because
about
she dark skinned, she
hold
just do
on.
not look good.
Hold on. I'm not even talking about looks. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about literally talent. She a dancer, she a stripper, she
Nothing.
Thank
sing, she
you.
rap.
Okay.
See,
Is
She
she
The
doesn't
Natalie,
do
security
person, the
nothing.
guard.
person
That's
who
what she
brought up
is.
earlier about her singing
is she a
"Don't Play with It" on tour.
stylist?
Yeah, she singing "Don't Play with It" on tour because she
No,
can't get out there and
because
breathe.
I knew you were
why
gonna pull up that. I knew you were gonna
why
pull up
are
that
the
pic.
Baddies
Oh
fans
my
so
she
Daddy,
look
gullible
like
to
she
the point
got
where why was somebody saying she ghost wrote "Don't Play with It"? Like, are y'all stupid?
oh,
Like,
Oh
are
my
y'all
god.
dumb?
Only
Like,
me. Only me. Go check my page. Scroll all the way down when I went to the tour. I gave Tavi my phone.
this is what
This
I
bitch
want.
opening her throat and her tongue. I was like, Tavi, what are you doing on my phone?
I know what you're
Oh,
talking about. I've seen that
Yeah.
no.
video.
Scroll down. Go on my page. Scroll all the way down to like November time. I gave her my phone. She opening her throat. I'm like,
She
Tavi, give me back my phone. I don't know what she doing on my
what
phone.
the
oh.
hell?
That give me
Didn't we
my
just change the profile picture to tell that?
But this
goodbye.
is
Golly.
what. But hold up, let me say something.
She
This
overly
is what
freaked
I
out.
think. This is what I feel Baddies should really focus on. I feel like, and not just the fighting part, but I really feel like I want Baddies to focus on talent now. I want them to focus on, like, take Tasiki. That girl Rare is very, very, very extremely talented. Probably the best one on there. She
And
can
Biggie.
sing, she can dance, she can play keyboard, she can play guitar.
Ooh, I hear all
Mm-hmm.
that.
I feel
Okay.
like yeah.
Who?
She can do
Mm.
4 different
Tasiki.
things.
Tasiki.
Oh,
She can play guitar.
I
Okay.
agree.
That
Yeah.
girl is very talented. So I want to see, minus the fact that I'm going to give it to Biggie because Biggie songs be off the hook. I mean, I be
Yes.
rocking to them. Minus Biggie, Tasiki got hits. If you go listen to her on YouTube, that girl got hits after hits that she should have been came out with.
I've
She's
given her a
very
listen.
talented.
Her music,
Hits?
she actually is talented. And the thing is, I'm very hesitant to try out listening to Baddie's music, some of them, but like
Some are
she
good.
actually does have talent. She could rap and she could sing. Like that girl actually
Do you
can
rap or
do
do you
that.
tweet? Get in the
That
booth.
like that
So
new song she put out when she was in that chair and she had her natural hair out and
And she can
I like
sing,
her flow.
and she can sing without music. Like she can sing a cappella. But this is what I want to say to all the fans that be watching the Baddies. I would like to push Baddies more into a talent situation than just a fighting situation where they actually do things on the show, because because all it is fighting, 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 and we have no fucking idea what they're fighting. Well, some things we do, but I want to actually see singing. I want to see dancing. I want to see them. I want to see their talent. Like that's what I look
so
at a
you want to
baddie.
turn it into Love
I
and Hip Hop.
no, not
I was just finna
necessarily.
say
Like,
we
no
ain't
Not
shade.
watching no
necessarily.
I'm
motherfucking
with
Can
you
I?
a little bit.
No,
Like,
you
no
can
shade. I'm
keep the
hearing
fights
you.
on
But
there, but I want it to be something
yeah. That's
else
what the
We
fans
besides the
could
don't
see
want
the
to
fights.
Can
see.
fight.
I
no,
say
no
I
shade.
think
something?
Okay, y'all not seeing the vision because I really feel like not to cut you off, Karma. I just want to say this real quick. If we turn the show Love and Hip Hop ish and we cut the cast down to maybe 12 cast members, we follow their lives daily with music, whatever, and we have some nice sit downs where they might have a couple fights or whatever. I'm sad because I like the DTB and the Natalie Nunn sit down this episode. That was hilarious to me. In Africa, when they had that first episode, when they did that sit down with Anna, Scotty, Rolly, and Natalie, that was hilarious. And the Ivory Dolly sit down where all of them fought and stuff, that was good. And I feel like I don't know, a Love and Hip Hop style for them would not be bad. Like if we're not gonna give fully Bad Girls Club and we're not gonna give fully, Love and hip hop, but like I don't
But
know, like
You know what's so crazy is that they
I
used to
got it.
do that though. They
Can I
used to
But
pick
I
the
respond to
gotta
best.
say
this?
this. I gotta say this.
Yeah,
I
let
don't want to.
baddies go,
Hold up.
please.
I'm gonna let
This
her
is what I
finish.
want to say. This is what I want to say. I don't want to take away from the fights, but I do want to add to the fights as far as like I want to like for example, if they're stylists, put them on there. If they can sing, put them on there. If they can rap, put them on there. If they're a DJ, put them on there. If they're a model, put them on there. If they can dance, put them on there. Put some talent on there. Why the fuck is Tavy on there? If she can't bring nothing to the table, but all she could do is argue and fight, get her off. Why the fuck is Summer on there? All she could do is run her mouth, and that's it. Cause the girl
Karma,
has
can we
no
please
talent.
wrap up the long speeches?
Like
Like, for real.
it's
We know you
just
responded, but like, can baddies go? I know you was finna make your whole point. Let him get to what he was finna say, because he been waiting patiently this
Oh
whole
no, I
time.
wanted to just respond to what Kamara was saying because I heard what she's saying and it sounds nice. But I'm gonna try and like maybe let me bring some celebrities and then try and link it, see if it makes sense. So when I listen to Ice Spice, right, I'm expecting ABC raps. I'm not expecting nothing crazy, nothing big. When I listen to Kendrick Lamar, I'm expecting bars. Someone like Nicki, I'm expecting bars. Cardi B, I'm not really expecting that much from her. It's the same thing with Baddies. When I
the
watch
random
Baddies,
Cardi
when
way.
I subscribe to the Zeus network, I'm ready to see fights. I want to see people fight, 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 fight. I'm paying $4.99. I don't know how much y'all paying, but that is what I'm looking for. So this is another place for. I don't know if it was one only one who said also Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop has that, and you can see Love and Hip Hop's like views are so low, and they're on their final season. Like VH1, I think is about to cancel it, and I think MTV is about to cancel it too. So with Zeus and shit like that, I understand where you're coming from. Maybe that would be good on a different show. Like maybe they can
Yeah.
make a different show to center towards that. But for Baddies itself, baby, it's fighting I want to see. And even and the thing about it, maybe you don't want to see that all the time. Maybe you want to see the fighting, but obviously showcase their talent. And maybe some other people do, but the general public does not want to see that. That's what the fans don't want to see, like Katya just said. Because the episodes where they have actually not done that much, y'all be bored. I'm going through the comments on Twitter right now. Y'all saying that people are saying they skipped through that Scotty workout shit. Their fans don't want to see that. Whenever
Let me
Biggie
say
went to go see
something.
her, whenever Biggie went to go see her family in the Dominican Republic, I remember the fans did not want to see that. Even a lot of us to go live, like people like Up, myself, Queen. I remember that week and shit like that. We're like, oh yeah, we don't cancel the live. We're gonna go live the next week. People just don't care. Whenever the baddies are actually doing shit, no one cares. When they want to go eat them apples on Midwest, people didn't care. All everyone looks for is the fight. Let's just be like, it's a fighting show. Like, I mean, it's just what it
Yeah, I
is.
agree.
So
But
I
hold
just
on,
what
Can
you
I
Sam.
trying to say.
respond?
Wait, can I say this real quick? I'm gonna let. I think it was Sam. Me. I was trying to say. I'm not saying that all we want fighting is primarily the. This is show us the baddest bitch. Who was the baddest bitch? That's how bitches was earning the baddest chain. That was the purpose of the root of baddies. I think the problem is it wouldn't be a problem. They kept the music and stuff going, like they go on to their shows, they rehearse and stuff like that. If they was genuinely getting into it amongst each other about real shit, like Natalie and DTB beef is real shit that it happened, that they talked about how we were just saying all the sit downs was good to watch and we was tuned in for that because it was real deal things that they was into it about. We will watch that type of stuff for that. But for it to try to get switched to, oh, we're gonna bring. I agree with what he just said. Make a different show if y'all gonna be following people solely for who got talent and that's that. But for primarily baddies, it is solely about who's the baddest bitch and who the happiest hitter, and that's all it come
I
down
agree.
to.
Yeah.
But
I
if
think
you're
for
but
me
hold on,
personally,
if you're gonna really sit there and say that, you can go right over to NSTV and really see some real heavy hitters that really
Oh
actually
no,
Yeah, I was
get
I ain't
in
trying
about
to
to
say,
bring
fight.
that
but
up.
I
I
like
was
You
the
about
could
to.
go
baddies
over
too
there
though. Like I'm saying, when I say the baddest bitch, do
because
no
these
disrespect to
fights ain't
no
giving
disrespect.
real fights.
But no disrespect to now that's TV, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I don't like violent shit. I do like the fact, oh yeah, get out there and handle
I
yours.
do.
But you a bad bitch as well. I like when they get dressed up, they makeup in their hair, and y'all going out having fun. I like that because that's
And
how
I'm
I feel
not
about
saying,
myself too.
but
You know, but
I'm not saying to take away from the fight. I'm just saying add on to the fight, meaning fight, but add on to the talent too.
I
Mix
think
it
what you're
up.
I
trying to
think the
say.
thing
I think
is,
kind of.
But why do I have to sit there and listen to SoundCloud rappers try to make it like I don't know?
Because
They
They
do
Exactly.
it.
good.
hey,
They
the
good.
They
I
be
reality
wouldn't
is
good.
the
Like I
qualify.
don't
show
really.
doesn't know what it wants to be. That's the
I
reason why you
agree.
listening to SoundCloud rappers right now. Okay, that's why we're in Italy talking about nothing with Jayla and Scotty. It's just it's a whole nothing burger. The show is nothing. They don't have anything to talk about between scenes, and we're not fighting.
I
That's the
just want the fights
reality,
to make
and it's
sense.
like y'all
I
are
Thank you,
agree.
talking
babe. Make the
about.
fights make sense.
Right. Stop fighting over
Yeah,
I
that's all I
mean,
who
ask,
did
bro.
what, who's oh she pinched me. Oh, she pushed me. That's why. Oh, she
But
knocked
that's
me
what
yeah.
down. Oh,
made it
she
good
dogged
though. If we
me.
being for
Oh,
real,
your cockeyed ass
Africa.
looked at me weird. Like, come on now.
I
Like
didn't
When
what?
watch
we
Like
that
this
when
shit
we
part.
being
I
stupid.
feel
honest,
like
when
Fight over real shit. We don't care if somebody pushed you or
when
accidentally
Africa
bumped you.
yeah,
started
true.
and fucking they stole Pretty P Rolex and all of that, I was
That
That's
was some
that's
real.
some
shit.
shit like
That's
yeah,
the
go
real
get that
reason.
bitch. That's I was ready to see that. But that
Yeah,
other
I
shit
was
they
rooting
do,
for Pretty P. No shade.
I was rooting for. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's real drama, not this made up shit that they let
Exactly.
call and say, oh, I heard that you said, bitch, go the fuck on. Like ain't nobody said
Right.
get the fuck on. That's
Yeah, because if we're
Exactly.
Yeah.
being real, the entirety of this episode was really the he said, she said thing with a Sapphire and Mariah. Was that these
yeah.
are two people were, which
Yep.
is so boring on a show like this. Like, ooh, who was crying?
Oh my god.
What's that?
But you know what,
Okay.
Cam? Cam, this is what I'm gonna say to you. Look what you did now. What?
Daddy,
What?
like he's quiet, man.
What
I'm
the hell?
crying.
But Cam, this is what I'm gonna say to you. All right, this is what I'm gonna say to you. Next chapter 2, you're gonna get Betty. Shut up.
Okay,
Yo.
Damn. This is
who
what I'm gonna
is
say.
doing that? Like, the
Next
You're so
season,
messy,
you're
bruh.
gonna get what you're asking for. You're gonna get the fights that y'all want to see because it's gonna be the heavy hitters that coming back,
I need now that's
and it's a
TV
couple of
Ivory.
them.
I need Herb. Now
I
that's
think
TV
Ivory's
Ivory.
on next
Y'all be
season.
I
saying that,
can't
but
Y'all
let's
wait
be
to
keep
see
honest,
saying
bro.
you
She
Ivory.
want
just gonna have
okay, but
everybody
Ivory
real
mad.
on the
question:
next
Have any of
season.
y'all
Because
even watched Now That's TV? Like genuinely.
no,
I
I'm
Yes.
so
have.
I
sorry.
have
It's too
watched
I
it, and
ghetto.
can
have.
I be honest and say they have way better editors than Baddies? Like I
They
feel like
They
what
do.
the
do though.
show needs is good editors to make things funny. Like Bad Girls Club had good editors that made random stuff funny, like that was good, but in like filler
Yes.
scenes. That's what Baddies is missing. That Now That's TV has is editors to make things that like random things funny. Like I don't know, add more
Hmm.
to the show because it's like it really feels like white noise in some of these scenes where they're not fighting on
I
No,
Baddies.
because
Like
how
agree.
it's
many
just
times are they?
But I
nothing.
do
No, because
Like
how many
remember.
times are they
Ivory
gonna
is
keep
coming
asking
back
each
next
other?
season,
I'm
Oh, how
sorry.
do you feel
so
about
you
last
ain't
night?
got to
I'm tired of hearing
worry.
that damn question, bro.
Me
How
too.
do you feel
I
about
do
last night? How do
remember
you feel
like
about this, bruh? Shut
mhm.
the
yeah.
hell
And to
up,
be
That's what I'm
like.
honest,
saying.
Like
and to be
house
honest, we need to
meeting,
get
like
rid
I'm
of
sick
them
of it. Like
5 minute
Me too.
5 minute songs they be putting in the beginning or during the transition because it's making
People's
like the
plates are already
shows
ate.
shorter. Like it's
yeah.
Yeah.
already 45 minutes. Now we only get 30 minutes of freaking actual show and some of it be bullshit. I'm tired of seeing that long
Exactly.
Like,
ass
Mhm.
intro.
why do we
Cause
need 2 minutes of seeing like camera shots of like street
Exactly.
life? Like,
it
why?
just
Mhm.
Or
be
3 minutes of a bullshit ass song that we're
cause
never
I
gonna hear again.
exactly.
Like,
I
come
do
on.
remember like one thing I remember watching Bad Girls Club when I was younger, like the editors were messy as hell. Like that used to be the and it was so
Yes.
funny to me because they were so messy. They
And the
need
theme song was
that.
good.
Like
Exactly. Theme songs
honestly,
was
I feel
good.
like the editors made some seasons what they were. Like I
Yes,
don't
like
know.
put in
Like that's how
Exactly.
I feel.
mustaches,
Like
Mm-hmm.
little sound noises that the
little
streamers be
sound
doing.
bites, little
Yeah.
Yes, we
shady
need
But
editing
that.
you peep,
moments. Like
y'all peep that like Zeus is slowly starting to do it. Not completely, but they're slowly starting to like make messy edits, like
yeah,
And they're
a
adding
little
slowly,
bit.
receipts. They're
slowly,
adding
very
So
receipts now.
slow.
We need to
Yeah,
see the
they're
receipts
I
because
doing
got
I
a
be
that.
pop. I
forgetting.
got a pop question for y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
This is
Yeah.
actually gonna be funny. Was funny to me because I know the answer. Pop question: Stunner Girl and Krishan, you think they gonna be on next season, and are they gonna fight?
I think
No.
Krishan kind of over. She talk
Mm,
about God. Well, you know
yeah.
what?
She,
She be flip
they,
flopping. She be flip flopping. So
I
I
mean,
don't
Krishan
know.
said
I,
that, but then she was on this season, so I don't know.
yeah, I don't get
Yeah, I
Krishan.
don't get
Yeah,
it.
she
Me
be flip
neither.
flopping.
Remember
I
when she
don't
opened
think
down her
Stunner Girl
church,
will
House of
ever come
I
Krishan?
back.
think
To be
Krishan's
honest,
doing it for more of
That
a
shit had
check
me
than
weak.
anything.
I
yeah,
really
Stunner
hope they're
Girl
not
gonna be
playing
She
over
with
do it
there.
for
God.
clout. Everything she do for clout. Cause ain't no
I
way you
agree.
Christian and you open a church called House of Krishan. Krishan. Like,
and
please
then be
sit the
calling
fuck
other
down.
people clout chasers. That would be killing me.
I
I
feel like
mean,
she
don't
play
get
a
me
good
wrong.
guy, but
I
I
Is
felt
she
feel
like it would
like
have been
weird?
nice to see
she
that
is.
fight between Stunner Girl and Ivory, because I feel like that was overdue. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like
Wait,
her,
Ivory
like
would have
even
took
Natalie
her
Ivory gonna
getting
beat
her
the
over.
jump
brakes
like
off of
that.
her.
That shit was crazy. Like I'm not
No,
gonna lie
wait,
to you.
hold up,
what
hold up,
happened with
hold up,
Stunner Girl
hold
and
up. Ivory's
Stunner
gonna
Girl,
beat the brakes off of Stunner Girl, okay?
definitely.
She could barely even handle Anna.
Stunner
Can
can't
I
fight?
add a
Anna.
hot take on this though? In my opinion, I only started watching Baddies in Midwest, so I didn't see the growth from the past seasons before that when they was looking a hot ass mess for real till
Oh, you
But
now.
those
knew.
were the best seasons. They
Those are the
looked a
best
mess
seasons
and
in
the
the
Right.
drama
history.
was
That's what everybody
messier. How about
say.
that? The
It
Everybody
was.
drama
say
was
that.
And I'm
But
gonna
messier.
say this: you
wait,
can't.
hold on.
You. I'm.
What I was gonna say though, I think that honestly, this show is giving the girls on here a platform to grow and keep on going. Like
Yeah.
y'all was saying, Tasiki, they talented.
Mm-mm.
She got a restaurant now. Really don't necessarily need to come on here and prove her point no more because we already know you a bad bitch, you can fight, and now you a boss. They all buying houses, y'all getting cars.
Yeah, Tasiki
Honestly,
doing her thing. I
graduate
love
from this
her.
shit. It's time for some new bitches to come in. Like
I
let people have
agree.
a certain amount of seasons and move the fuck on out the way. Like for real.
But you
Like
want to know what the
Yeah.
problem is? The problem is they obviously we've seen all of them grow, and that's what I wanted to say real quick before when you said I was like, oh, because we're seeing like that those are like the best seasons. But even people who just go back and rewatch them seasons, I don't think you're gonna understand how good it was back then. I feel like you had to have been there in the moment, just seeing how they have money, but they didn't really have money. Like
They were hungry.
you go
They
look at the
needed that.
set, even Zeus
Yeah.
as a whole, like the set for like Midwest. I mean, for what was it? The West reunion, and then the sets we get now, it's a big difference and shit like that. So I feel like a lot of the girls, they enjoyed
Not
the
they were
fame,
struggling.
they get money, but what they love more is the fame. Because last season Africa was so important for me because you got to see the fact that we did not talk about Tasiki. We ain't talk about Biggie. We ain't talking about Anna like that. These girls, we're not going to talk about them that much once they're off the screen. That's why you have bitches like Biggie kissing Natalie and Lemmy's ass to be on TV. Like, you're right about
Mhm.
that. They have the platform now to go bigger, make bigger things, but they still want to be talked about. And they know without baddies, we're not talking about them. Let's be
yeah, I
real.
mean they can
Whenever
be
the show is not on,
honorable
we don't talk about
mentions though.
them.
Like Rolly, I think definitely she would be somebody that because she basically is taking Natalie's spot, running the house meetings and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Scotty finna have her own show.
She
She
need to
don't
start
need to
doing
come
that
back to
shit.
Baddies. She could
She
come
should
be
But
No,
I
be.
feel
Rolly's
like
anything.
coming out
Rolly
with
is
her
a
own
different
show.
thing because Rolly has like solidified herself low key through like the memes and the stuff and the gifts. Like she had
Mm-hmm.
like she's kind of like a Natalie in a way now, like a
Yep.
lesser tier Natalie, where like she
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
low key crossing into like reality TV icon territory.
We
Like
knew
I
low
agree.
Rolly
key,
for
as annoying
years.
as she could have, as people used to think that she was, like Rolly was funny at a point in time. Like
Yeah.
Rolly was seriously like that girl in the earlier days of like Baddies. Like she was
She
funny.
was.
Even
She still
before Baddies,
is.
we always knew who Rolly was from
She's
fucking
funny,
Sophia
Mm-hmm.
but like
Supreme and
I
shit
don't
Yeah.
on
know.
that fucking
Now she's kind
Alfredo.
of like,
Because
you
Rolly
know.
came before Natalie's show even came.
Yeah, we
They
been knew
all was
Yeah.
her.
doing yeah.
Yeah.
Most
Rolly
of them
been
was
on since
Suki.
2020.
They was on Jerry Springer, all type of stuff. They been trying to
Mm-hmm.
make a
That
name
was
for
the best
themselves.
Rolly in my opinion.
Rolling
That was the
around and
best
shit
Rolly.
in that
Yes.
damn pool.
But you know what I blame for Rolly? I blame her being around pretty girls that are fit and skinny.
Yeah, because
She
the
wanted an
surgery
Yes.
ruined
aesthetic.
her. The
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear
surgery.
about her arm? Her arm had like popped or whatever. She was talking
Yeah,
about it
because
in like
it's
a
too
video.
much. You take
Yeah.
breaks and you
And
work
she's not
They
out.
t-
healing. She's not
they
healing.
told her that to chill, and she was on live chewing stuff about something. We don't know what we talk about. We hate her. They told her to relax.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Look at the
digress.
workout today. She couldn't even do Scotty's workout.
Yeah,
Yeah, she said
true.
she could just get back on the table and get surgery again and she don't have to work out. No, baby, you need to heal. You
Like, do
need
you
to
know how sad
rest.
it
No.
is that you
Yeah.
can't balance yourself on one leg?
Literally,
Like,
that
don't
was
you think that's
Mm-hmm.
embarrassing.
alarming?
Right. I'm a big bitch too, but I
Exactly.
can still pull my leg up and shit.
Exactly. Biggie was doing her
Mm,
best. Smiley doing her best. You just standing. You had to go take a break. I'm like,
exactly.
girl, you are not serious.
And smoking with the blunt while she
For
doing it.
real.
I'm
While
like,
doing.
this is so ghetto.
I
No
also
shade, but
think.
if I was
Yeah.
Scotty, I would have been tight because y'all not even using my workout plan. Like,
Exactly.
damn, you
Also
ain't
think
doing
it's just because she
shit.
got low stamina too. Because all they do is, I don't know if I can say, but all they do is that za. So I think it just she got low stamina. But
Man, I
also
be
she just don't
Yeah.
work
smoking.
out.
I'm a big girl. I be smoking. I can do everything that Scotty was doing. Hell, I did that
Oh,
shit
never
earlier
mind.
this
Yeah,
month.
Yeah.
you can. People who smoke can do all
She
that
said, "Never
stuff.
mind."
Never mind.
Rolly is
Never
just
mind then.
lazy.
Now, girl,
Rolly
you
just a
okay?
lazy girl.
She is.
They interviewed her and said, "Do you like going to the gym?" So she said the gym's just not for her. So that with that mentality, she forgot the surgery is not just about a surgery. Your mentality has to be
Exactly.
ready to
I mean,
change.
And
You
but
low
have to
key,
it's
if
not.
maintain
you
that.
low
But she
key, if
also
you
could
peep
be
it,
depressed.
Rolly is actually bigger than she used to be. It's just her stomach
Yeah, that's
is
the crazy
sucked.
part.
Her
Yes.
Yeah.
stomach is sucked out, but she's like way bigger. I
She
went
got the
back to
money to buy
like
more food.
early West. That girl, like, it's just triple her size now. It's just her stomach is
Now she
gone.
got
Like,
the
I'm
money
not
to buy
even
more
lying.
food. I'm
Like,
crying.
But even then, she's not maintaining it because she thinks she can just sit around and it's gonna that body's gonna stay the same forever. She's not maintaining it because if you
Exactly.
look at when she first got her body done too, now she definitely gained. She's going back
She,
up,
she
but
she
she's
but
not
did,
she,
maintaining
yeah.
it.
she's
Rolly is
probably
big.
she's
Like my
probably
whole
really
body is one of her
depressed though.
legs.
That's
Where
what
the
y'all
fuck is
gotta
her
To say the
nipples
understand.
at?
least, bro. Like
Where's her
literally to say the
nipples?
least.
Like
Cause
But
I
when
be
I
seeing her
seen
in them
her,
shirts. I don't see
that's
her
how I knew.
nipples.
Like, oh my gosh, these girls that lose
But
to
this is
her, I
what y'all
get
gotta
it. She big.
understand. This is what y'all gotta understand. The fact that she got on the table to do all of that to her body, you gotta think it's a mental thing. So the fact that she's not working out the way that she should be working out, it's a depression too, because she's not happy with herself. She's not happy with her body because she
Yeah.
went on the table to do all of these things to her body multiple times. She's still not happy. So now she's gotta get in the mode of trying to work out, and it's probably extremely hard for her. Like, she's probably really going through a depression of what she went through being on that table, because she changed her body because she's not happy with who she is. You get what
I
Probably
I'm
can
because she
agree
saying?
with
around
And
all
that.
them
Yeah,
mind
that's kind of
big.
you,
yeah,
I
that's kind of a
think
given. But
I can
still,
agree
like
with that a little bit, but I don't think that. I think this is what, and this goes for any and everybody. Like, people assume and think like if they attain a certain amount of money, or if you start dressing a certain type of way, or your hair this or whatever, that's still not gonna change who you are as a person in
Yeah.
general.
Hmm.
Rolly
Yeah.
was already a heavier set girl, and she came on the show. Like I said, I didn't watch. All I see is clips from the beginning. I don't got time to go back and watch all the beginning seasons, you know. But the shit that I do see, like, and she was standing on her shit, talking her shit, even back then as the heavier set girl. She probably didn't like how she looked, so she went to go do something about it. But she was not. She wasn't working out then. She wasn't a bitch that's in the gym or doing all. For Scotty, I was wondering like, why is she working out so hard and she fucking
I
pregnant?
thought
Like,
Rolly lost like 50 pounds.
but she had to do that to get a. It's a requirement to get surgery. You can't
Yeah.
just get on that table like
Yeah.
that. You have to meet the requirements of the BMI and stuff. So she probably did that to.
that's so
But she's
sad.
still who she is, though. I
Bye.
mean,
Yeah.
I don't
Not to
think she
mention,
depressed. Shit, I think she
I don't
just
think so.
a
Stop.
real
You
street bitch. You
baddie,
got to
you
think a
wrong
lot
as
of them
shit.
are
Girl,
real
Not
it's
I'ma
the
hood.
put your
Like,
legs she
chicken
need the
they
legs
come
surgery
back.
from the
on.
trenches.
Bro,
A
like that
lot
Baddie,
of
shit looks
them.
so
I'ma cuss you
painful.
out later.
It's the
Not to
legs.
mention, not to
Damn.
mention, didn't she
Baddie.
get that BBL for free? Like
Two
I,
turkey
They said
legs.
she owed $2 million.
bro.
yeah, she went to gold. She went to
She,
gold's plastic
Yo,
I
surgery.
I
thought
ain't
she
No,
was
gonna
getting sued for
lie.
but
$2 million for not
that's what
paying it
blew my
off.
mind. Is the fact
I
that
didn't even know
you
that.
think about a surgery. Why is the BBL
I
worker
ain't
getting
gonna lie,
first?
yo.
Yeah.
What the
And
fuck?
I don't even like her, but I ain't gonna
Yo,
lie,
like
yo.
her
That
joints are
shit,
working overtime.
I
Right. She
ain't
should
gonna
have got on 600
Uh-uh.
pound life doctor, him, whatever his
listen.
name is.
Hold up, Baddie, put that picture